We have Venezuela versus Japan. First pitch, few seconds away. Here it is, folks. We are back with one more live video, one more live stream of the World Baseball Classic. First pitch from Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a ball low. So he read the scouting report that this team could be trying to jump him early. So 1-0 is the count from Yamamoto to Acuna Jr. Here's the 1-0. That is hit pretty well to center field. Way back. And it's 1-0 already. Wow, what a start. 1-0 already. Team Venezuela jumps Yamamoto. Wow. 1-0. What a start to this game. What an absolute start to this game. 1-0. And here it is, folks. Here it is. We are here now. And Venezuela is trying to make a statement that they are not trying to go home. Wow. Let us go here. 1-0 very, very early. Very, very early. Here's the one. First pitch there from Yamamoto is fouled back. So 3 pitches into the game, we already have a 1-0 lead. Talk about this is the start that they needed. This is 100% the start that Venezuela needed. So we got Garcia up. Here's the 0-1 to him. He pops it up. It's there. The third baseman's ball. He's got it. That's going to be the first out of the inning. So what a start already. Ronald Acuna, seeing that ball jump off the bat, that right there at bat has the power to change this game in the sense of, well, not change the game, but that one at bat right there has the power to set a tone that they're here to win this ball game. I understand Japan is the world champions, the defending world champions, but they want to win this. So Yamamoto, his first pitch to Luis Suarez is 97 miles per hour, strike 1. Luis Suarez is 7 for 14 in the World Baseball Classic. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Yamamoto sets in the dirt, a splitter, 93 miles per hour. So, look, what a start for Venezuela. I mean, quick 1-0 start. The start that they needed. Acuna, whew, big home run right there. So, here's the 1-1 pitch. That is hit fouled away. 95 mile per hour sinker. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We are here. The game that happened earlier between Puerto Rico and Italy, that game was absolutely amazing. It was an absolute amazing game. And I didn't stream it, but I was watching a good portion of it. Puerto Rico almost came back. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, lays off, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So, wow, what a start. Before you could even say anything, we already had a 1-0 lead for Team Venezuela. Before you can even say a word, they already had a lead. So the 2-2 pitch, here it is, getting ready to come from Yamamoto. Here it is, way inside. It doesn't hit him. It's going to be a 3-2 count. Look, Venezuela is a good team, a really good team. Really good team Venezuela is. Japan's 4-0, and Venezuela has to understand. Look, they already won't be hitting last in this game. They're the away team, so they're gonna hit first. But they had to understand that they had to set the tone in this game. So we got a 3-2 count. Look, Yamamoto's an amazing pitcher. Let's see what he could do. 3-2, fouled away. We're gonna do it again at 3-2. So Yamamoto's an amazing pitcher. I mean, what he is capable of doing. What he did last year in the World Series, in the playoffs, was phenomenal for the Dodgers. And he's human, but they had to get him early. Had to get him early because you don't want him to get into a zone. 3-2 pitch, here it is. Fouled away again. So what an at-bat by Suarez. And we got to remember, look, in the quarterfinals, pitchers can throw 80 pitches. 80 pitches. But in the semifinals and finals, pitchers can throw 95 pitches. Japan is trying to go back to their 6th straight semifinals for 6 straight time. 3-2. Popped him up. Splitter was at 91 miles per hour. The shortstop's calling it. He's got it. That's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. So a really good at bat by Arise, but they get it. But man, look at this home run by Acuna. I mean, he hit the ball where it was pitched. It was right, you can say, on the middle part, maybe a little bit to the left, and he just absolutely hit it deep to one of the deepest, if not the deepest part of this field. So what a start for them there. First pitch to Suarez, it is strike 1. And Suarez already is, hold on, let us see here. Suarez is already angry because he received the strike that was really high. That ball's hit to the third baseman, fielded, makes the throw, and that is gonna do it. So the first at batter of the game, which was Acuna, hits an absolute bomb of a home run, and Venezuela's off to a really good start. They are leading this ball game 1-0. So shout out to them right there. And this is going to be a really good game. We're live right now on Twitch. We are live on TikTok. We are live on YouTube. And I want to give a shout out to everybody that, they are here. We're having many people join on TikTok. Many people join on YouTube, on Twitch. And I would like to give a shout out to everybody that is joining. And, appreciate all of you for joining. I know that a lot of people are looking to watch the game, but unfortunately, I'm just talking about it. But let's see here. On TikTok, Yuki Estevez, David 21, JRC, J Abar, Jose, Edouard Meyer, Yuri Diane, Jean Carlo, Florencio, Shay, LR Runs. We got Lexel Acosta. Ronald Acuna Jr. hit a big bomb of a homer. We got Yada Diamond. We got Noel Gonzalez. We got, I'm not sure the other name. We got Golf 49. So everybody that's joining there on TikTok, I appreciate all of you that are joining. We got Joandri Rodan. I know that a lot of you are looking for a place to watch the game. Here, I'm not showing the game, but I am just I'm watching the game and giving my live reactions to the game. And I hope that all of you are going to be able to enjoy this and, feel the game, feel the energy of the game, because this is going to be a really, really good game. Really, really good game this is going to be. I don't know who I want to win. Look, both teams winning are really, really good teams. If I had to choose, the only reason I would say I want Japan to win is because I want to see if Italy is real or not. Italy is putting on an absolute show. Like, they are winning games that I'm shocked that they're winning. They are putting on a show, and I'm pretty surprised. We're back. So Shohei Ohtani, Teraki Sato, Seiya Suzuki, Matasaka Yoshida. That was the lineup. We'll finish. They are facing Ranger Suarez, who was with the Phillies but signed with the Red Sox. First pitch to Ohtani. It is a strike. No balls and 1 strike. So let us see here. Shohei Ohtani. He's 5 for 9 in the World Baseball Classic. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. He has a grand slam as well. 0-1 pitch. Misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Let us see here. Third pitch is going to be low, 2 balls and 1 strike. So this game here is going to be a really exciting game. Really exciting game. Ranger Suarez is a really good pitcher, but I feel like he's going to have to navigate this lineup because Japan's going to score some runs. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ohtani crushes it, and we got ourselves a tie game quickly. Whoa, Ohtani absolutely crushes one. And this, as I was just talking about it, Ranger Suarez is going to have to navigate this lineup, especially with Shohei Ohtani. It's 1-1. Both leadoff hitters. Acuna, solo shot in the first, top of the first, and now Ohtani in the bottom of the first, a leadoff home run. This game is going to be absolutely electric. Absolutely electric. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Shout out to Sato fouls it up. Look, this is why I was saying that a part of me wants look, Venezuela and Japan are two really good teams. But a part of me wants to see, Japan make it, because I believe that, I think that they're an electric team. And Shohei Ohtani crushed it, and he said, calm down. This guy, Shohei Ohtani, wow. Shout out to everybody that's on TikTok that's joining. My goodness, unbelievable what this game is going to be right now. This game is going to be absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable this game is going to be. 1-2 count. Here is the pitch. That is going to be strike 3. It's another ball. Look, the World Baseball Classic needs ABS. I'm just going to leave it at that. The World Baseball Classic needs ABS, and that's just the bottom line. It needs the ABS because there are too many calls from these umpires that are missing. So let me say hi. I'm going to say hi to a lot of people that are joining on TikTok, on Twitch. You can feel free, leave your comments, share this, like. That was a cross up there. 1 ball and no strikes. Whoa, the way that the catcher didn't even catch it. It's like it hit his glove, and I don't even know what happened there. But 1-0 count for Suzuki. So what an electric start in this game. We're talking about Acuna, leadoff home run on the second pitch of the game. Ohtani on the third pitch of the game, leadoff home run for both sides. So, this game, I'm telling you, this is going to be an electric game. And look, you can they're showing a replay of the Ohtani home run. Ranger Suarez knew it. Soon as Ranger Suarez saw it get hit, he didn't even look back because he knew it was gone. He absolutely knew that ball was gone. And I'm going to be honest, I knew it was gone as well. From off the bat, you could see that ball was gone. You could see that ball was gone. So we got a little delay here. Okay, 1-0. It was a little meaning with the catcher and the umpire. I don't know what happened there, but 1-0 pitch. Here it is. That is going to be just foul past the third baseman. 1 ball and now 1 strikes. If you're just tuning in on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, this game has started off electric. Leadoff home run by Ronald Acuna, then followed by a leadoff home run by Shohei Ohtani to tie it up. That ball is going to be low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Look, when Ronald Acuna hit that home run, it set a tone. But now with Shohei Ohtani hitting a leadoff home run, it sets another tone like we're here. 2-1 pitch, that's going to miss up high, 3 balls and 1 strikes. When a team can respond, when a team gets down and they can respond, it sets a tone. Tones matter. Momentum matters in games like this. And this is a win or go home game. Win or go home. So the 3-1 pitch. Here it is. He's set. And that's going to be fouled back. We're going to have a full count right now. Yeah, let's see Ranger Suarez's face. Yeah, as soon as he hit it, he put that face, that face, yeah, he knew it already. He absolutely knew it. That was an absolute crush. It's amazing how as a pitcher, you could see the ball get hit and know that it's pretty much gone. It's crazy. So the 3-2 pitch, that is going to miss just low. Japan has a base runner. So you can already see the difference between Japan and the Dominican Republic. You can see the difference between Japan and Korea. Yesterday, Korea had a lot of bad swings. Terrible swings at that. But the Dominican Republic scored and they couldn't respond. Whereas Venezuela scored and Japan immediately responded. So here's the cleanup hitter. First pitch to him is going to be in the inside corner. Strike 1. So shout out to everybody that's on TikTok, everybody that's on YouTube. We have a lot of people joining right now. You can like, share, subscribe. 0-1 count. Yoshida's hitting 500 in the World Baseball Classic. Here it is. That is going to be grounded. Foul past first base side. And It's a 0-2 count. He's 6 for 12, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, hitting 500. And look, this Japanese team, a lot of people have been telling me they're not playing that good, but I mean, they went 4-0. I don't know how people see that. The 0-2 pitch is going to miss outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look, this game right here is, it's gonna be a really good game. That's just all I know. It's gonna be a really good game, and I'm here for it. I think it's gonna finish in 1-2 pitch. That is a swing and a miss. Second out of the inning. Ranger Suarez gets him with a filthy pitch. So Ranger Suarez, he went from the Philadelphia Phillies to now he just went with the Boston Red Sox. That's the team he's with right now. So, you can see it there. Really, really good pitch he got him there. He got him off balance there. He couldn't stay, but he was expecting something hard there. We got Okamoto right now, who's hitting 133 in the World Baseball Classic. But a lot of people, you don't know about all these players. But hey, Japan is a really good team. And Okamoto's with Toronto Blue Jays now. That's a strike on a 77-mile-per-hour curveball, backdoor breaking ball. So you that are with me now, what do you think about this game? Who are you rooting for? Put the comments put your flags in the comment section. 0-1 pitch. That is a runner going, and he's gonna be out. Oh, he's safe. Wow, I thought they're gonna challenge that. I thought he was out, but the umpire called him safe. For now, it's a runner on second base. But let's see right here. I thought he was gonna be out for sure, but let's see here. He didn't get that good of a jump neither, and not even a big lead. That was a really good throw by Salvador Perez. He was trying to steal. Yeah, this runner, that was absolutely a really bad lead. I mean, I understand that there's a lefty on the mound, but not a good lead. I thought he was out for sure. Let's see. He's out. He's out. I think he's out. I think he's 100% out. Wow. Let's see there. Let's see what's going to happen there. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Suzuki's coming out of this game. Wow. Wow. So Japan right now is losing their center fielder. Unbelievable. Japan is losing their center fielder. Is he out or? Yeah, so he was ruled out. They reviewed it and he was called out. So what a game this is going to be, folks. This is going to be an absolute amazing game. It's going to be a good one. So let's stay with us. Stay with us here. And I'm telling you, this game is going to be a really, really good one. So I appreciate all of you that are on YouTube, all of you that are on Twitch, every single one of you. I appreciate all of you for being here. I'm going to take a quick break right now. I'm going to be back in like maybe 1 minute or so. Give me one moment and I am going to be back. So you can take a look. I don't have an updated look at the brackets, at least on YouTube and Twitch. TikTok, this is only my second time doing a live, but I don't have everything, managed there, but little by little, we're going to get there. So I'm going to be back. We're at a 1-1 game, Japan versus Venezuela, and this is going to be a really good game. We're going to be right back. So we're back right now, and let's see what's gonna happen with Japan if they're gonna lose their center fielder. But hey, I had to go away because I baked the pizza from scratch right now, It's in the oven, so I had to go take a quick look at that, make sure it's good, and you know, that's where we're at right now. That's why I had to go away. So I had to make sure that the pizza's good. Wow. So yeah, the center fielder for Japan, Suzuki, sliding head first, thrown out, but got injured. So the rib, I don't know what happened with the rib section, but you know, that right there is absolutely really big thing there for that to happen so early in this, you know, in this ball game. So let's see now. Wow, I'm shocked by that, to be honest. Making a quick adjustment. Let's do that right there. All right. So again, I appreciate everybody that's on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We are live right now on these platforms. And I appreciate everybody that's here with me right now, because this is a passion of mine. To be able to do baseball, to be able to talk baseball, it is an absolute passion of mine. And anytime I'm able to do it, I got to do it. So Yamamoto's up. Here's the first pitch of the second inning. Ha! Strike one. Yamamoto threw 14 pitches in the first inning. This was his 15th pitch. And this is a big game, eh? So the winner of this is going to advance. That ball's hit pretty well to center field. Way back. Off the wall. Off the wall. And it's going to be a leadoff double. Wow. So a leadoff double for Venezuela. And look, they are not afraid of Yamamoto right now. But look, if there's one thing I could say, if there's absolutely one thing I could say regarding Yamamoto, you got to get him early. I understand they only got 80 pitches, but you got to get them early. You cannot let them, you know, how can I say? You cannot let Yamamoto get into a rhythm. You can't. You have to get him early. You have to get him quickly, and you know, you have to attack him. You know, you have to attack him. Here's the first pitch there to Gleyber Torres. Is gonna miss inside, 1 ball and no strikes. So let me move this up here. I know that that's a little block there. All right, we gotta adjust it. We're live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. The 1-0 pitch. Gleyber Torres is 0 for 7 in the World Baseball Classic. That is going to miss 2-0. So Yamamoto, for sure, to start off this game, is not sharp. He is not sharp at all. Absolutely not sharp at all. But, I mean, what can we say? Here is the 2-0 pitch. That is going to be right down the middle, 92-mile-per-hour cutter. And that's a really good pitch right there. He's not giving in. Not giving in at all. And, boy, I'm really excited in this World Baseball Classic. We saw a great game earlier between Italy and Puerto Rico. And, look, it's safe to say Italy's real. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That is going to be another strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He works back into the count. Look, Yamamoto is an absolute great pitcher. An absolute great pitcher. And Yamamoto being a great pitcher, you know, we understand that you got to get him early. Because if he gets into that zone, it's over. But now, there's a pitch limit. He only got 60 pitches left. The 2-2 pitch to Gleyber. Here it is. That is crushed. Way back. And that ball is off the wall. And Japan is going to be losing now. They're trailing 2-1. So back-to-back doubles. Gleyber Torres traced places. And Venezuela is not messing around. They are not afraid of Yamamoto right now. And boy, oh boy, they are crushing the ball. Gleyber Torres gets his first hit of this World Baseball Classic. And Yamamoto, he's not as sharp as he would. That was there's a hanger right there. He just completely crushed it. You know, both of these hitters for Venezuela, Gleyber and the hitter before, they missed home runs by maybe a few feet. Few feet they missed a home run. So Yamamoto's not as sharp. We got Abreu up. The first pitch to Abreu from Yamamoto. Here it is. That is going to be a curveball. Strike 1. Look, understanding this game is going to be a back and forth game. Now, Japan already has a big loss. Their center fielder Suzuki is out for the game in the first inning. Sliding into second base. He got injured. His ribs. So that's big there. Yamamoto's not sharp right now. 0-1 pitch. Swinging and a miss. Strike 2. Nice splitter right there. So this game right here, oh boy. You that are joining, what are your predictions? Who do you think's gonna win this game? Do you think Venezuela's gonna win? Do you think Japan's gonna win this game? The winner out of this game will be playing Italy Monday night, and that game will be Monday for a chance to go to the finals. Yamamoto's up 0-2. He needs a big out right here. Cannot afford to give up any more runs here. 0-2 pitch. That is gonna miss just outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And again, the pitchers have a limit. They cannot pitch unlimited. They have a limit of the amount of pitches that they can throw in this game. They have a limit. So that right there, you know, it makes it a little tougher. So the 1-2 pitch, that is gonna be chopped foul. And look, the hitters for Venezuela are doing a really good job. We're talking about Yamamoto's pitched 1 full inning. He's in the second. No outs in the second inning. 25 pitches already. He's only got 55 pitches left. And if you were Japan in this game, you would have loved to get him through maybe 5 innings. Maybe 5, if they got fortunate, maybe 6. But that's not. They're lucky if they get 4. Ooh, almost a pickoff at second base. Almost caught Gleyber Torres sleeping. Almost caught Gleyber Torres sleeping right there. Wow. Ooh, if the throw was better. Yeah, if the throw was a little bit low, the throw was up here. If it was lower, they would have had him. The ball, he was there. Really good play. So the 1-2 pitch right here from Yamamoto. He needs a strikeout, and he doesn't get the strikeout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we have some news. Jeff Hoffman replaces Clayton Kershaw in the USA for, you know, the World Baseball Classic. So that's an official end to Clayton Kershaw's career. Skeens versus the Dominican Republic tomorrow. 2-2 pitch. He needs a strikeout. He doesn't get it. So as I've been saying, Yamamoto is not sharp to start off this game. Not sharp at all. He's not been throwing a lot of strikes. He's been, you know, sporadic. He's been missing. He's been making some mistakes. And, you know, it's not so good. Let us see here right now what's going to happen right now. 3-2 pitch. That is going to miss high, and he walks him. So Venezuela now has first and second no outs. Yeah, you got to give Yamamoto a mound visit right here. Got to give him a mound visit. Let's see if they're going to give. Look, you're going to give the mound visit. I'm going to step away for 1 minute. As I mentioned, I put a pizza in the oven a few moments ago. I made a homemade pizza from scratch. Excuse me, I thought I was going to have it done on time, but I dropped the ball. I literally dropped the ball. There's not going to be a mound visit. Hold on. Let me see these at least 2 pitches and get that pizza. Salvador Perez takes a strike. He's 35 years old. So, yeah, I'm not bunting with Salvador Perez. I'm not bunting with him. He's a ground ball double play threat, but, you know, we got to see there. Let us see here. So, the 0-1 pitch to Salvador Perez. That is popped up a mile high. And look, Salvador Perez is a really good hitter. The right fielder's there. He's got that's going to be the first out of the inning. Salvador Perez is a really good really good player, a really good hitter. But the only problem is that he's just, he hasn't been swinging a good bat. So we got to out. Let me go check my pizza. I don't want to burn my pizza, folks. I cannot afford to burn this pizza. Let me check it out real fast. So the pizza is officially ready. I'm good to go there. Excuse me for that, everybody. I thought I was going to have the pizza done. Jackson Churio takes a strike. 0-1 pitch to him. Foul tipped, strike 2. So, man, when I saw Jackson Churio hitting ninth, I was stunned. I'm like, why is he hitting ninth? You know, why is, out of all people, him hitting ninth? There was a time where he was hitting second, but I understand now he's hitting 167 in the World Baseball Classic. He's really struggling. Like Salvador, they had to move him down the lineup. You have to. So the 0-2 pitch from Yamamoto, up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look, Yamamoto's a really big time pitcher. And right now he's not doing so good. But right now the goal for Yamamoto has to be keep your team in the game. Keep your team in the game. Keep them in the game. That's all we can ask. And look, I appreciate on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, everybody that's joining. The 1-2 pitch from Yamamoto, that is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Yamamoto gets a much needed strikeout. Yamamoto, they had first and second with no outs, and Yamamoto got a pop-up to right field, a strikeout of Chirio, but now he's going to be facing Ronald Acuna Jr., who Ronald Acuna Jr. is looking to make some damage. Ronald Acuna Jr., he has a leadoff home run in this game already. And look, if he hits a home run right now, this game is over. Here's the first pitch, misses outside. And look, Acuna gives a little stutter. Like it reminded me of the Soto shuffle that I felt like I saw. But if Acuna hits a home run now, maybe I'm exaggerating that the game's over. But he hits a home run, it's game time. It's probably a wrap for Japan, honestly. Probably. But let's see. 1-0 pitch to Acuna. That is going to, Blue, that's a strike. I mean, that's a ball, Blue. Yamamoto, wow, that's pretty good numbers. 24 strikes, 12 balls, 36 total pitches. He's just throwing a lot of pitches. He needs to have an efficient inning. Get out of this inning and have a third inning that's efficient. Pickoff attempt. They were trying to get a pickoff at second base. They couldn't get it. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. We've had more than 600 people on YouTube join at one point. On TikTok, we've had more than 100 people. On Twitch, we've had more than 50 people. So shout out to everybody that's with us. I hope you all enjoy. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a check swing to the second baseman. That's going to do it. But Venezuela gets themselves a 2-1 lead. So a really big statement by Venezuela. Look, they had an opportunity to get more. But this is where it's interesting right there. It's really, really interesting because Salvador Perez is really hitting bad. Would you have bunted with him there? I don't know if he's a good bunter. I don't think he's a good bunter, but would you have done that? I don't think so. But hey, you can feel free, leave your comments. You can leave your prediction. Who do you think is gonna win this ball game? I'm gonna put a comment right now on all of the platforms that I'm on. I'm gonna leave who do you think is gonna win. And I'm telling you, this game is off to an amazing start. The Venezuela, the Puerto Rico and Italy game started off really good as well. It slowed down a little bit, but the last few innings were filled with pressure, and I was there for it. I was 100% there for it. So let's see who's going to take this game, folks. I don't know who's going to take it. Look, if you're there in the comment section, you can put in the comment section, who do you want to win this game? Do you want Venezuela to win this game? Do you want Japan to win this game? What is your predictions in this game? On YouTube, we got from @OnlyResidentGearSolid2. This game will be amazing. Look, that comment is very accurate. This game is already off to an amazing start. Off to an amazing start. So let me put this comment there. There we go. We're going to pin that right there. Let's pin a comment. We are pinning. So we are live streaming on 3 different platforms right now. Very soon we're going to be streaming more on TikTok. I mean, how you call it? We're going to be streaming more on Instagram. And if there's any other, profiles or platforms that I should be streaming on, we're going to be getting there eventually as well. But right now, we are just on 3 platforms. We're on YouTube, Twitch, and we are on TikTok. And I've really enjoyed doing this so far. I'm going to tell you all, on YouTube, let me tell you how many I've done so far. This is only my second on TikTok, my second one on TikTok, but on YouTube, I've been doing a lot of live streams. So on YouTube, I've done since the first day I did Chinese Taipei. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is my 15th live stream, and this is about my 20th game. Some of the live streams have been more than 1 game. First pitch swinging, hits a center field. That is going to be a quick out from Ranger Suarez. 1 pitch, 1 out. And look, this is what Yamamoto needs. Yamamoto needs an efficient 3rd inning. If he has a 3rd inning where he's having to work, he's gonna be in trouble there. Really, really big trouble. And maybe Japan is gonna be in trouble because here's the first pitch. That is gonna be a strike, 93 miles per hour, no balls, and 1 strike. So, you know, it's gonna be really, really important because, you know, Yamamoto's the best pitcher on Japan. That is gonna miss outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And if he goes 3 innings, let's say 4 innings, there's a lot of bullpen left. So it depends on the Japanese bullpen. I mean, the offense. Swing and a miss on a 91 mile per hour sinker, 1 ball and 2 strikes. You can feel free. I wish on YouTube it showed you who was watching. Like TikTok, it shows when people join. On Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, it doesn't show who joins. I wish I could give everybody a shout out. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Did he tip that ball? What happened there? Murakami is saying, yeah, it was caught. 2 outs. So on Twitch, on TikTok, I can read people's names and I could give them a shout out. For example, on we had Big Dog join. We had Luis Moncada join. We had Oscar join. We had Kleiner join on TikTok. On Twitch and YouTube, we don't know who joins unless people leave a comment. Ha! Strike 1. So Ranger Suarez is having a great second inning so far. He's throwing strikes. And this is a really good inning for him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That is going to miss way inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. So yeah, Kleiner Zonet on TikTok joined. And I appreciate everybody that's joining. I appreciate everybody that's here. 1-1 pitch, way out in front. 83 mile per hour changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Look, what an inning this has been for Suarez. What an inning. Look, the biggest threat in Japan's team is Shohei Ohtani. But what's the way around that? They're going to probably start walking Ohtani. And Japan's other team, the other players from Japan are going to have to beat this team. 1-2 pitch. Oof. You could see Ranger Suarez almost walking off already. That was, let's see the replay again. It is just a little low. It was a ball though. 2 balls and 2 strikes right now. So the 2-2 pitch, here it is. This is the 7th hitter, Maki. He's up. He's hitting 222 in the World Baseball Classic. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck out the side. What an inning for Ranger Suarez. A shutdown inning. 10 pitches, 3 outs. And now we are going to the 3rd inning. So shout out to everybody that's on TikTok, YouTube. I really appreciate on YouTube. We've had more than 800 people already join us. On TikTok, we've had about 300 people join. So shout out to all of you. Leave a comment. I would love to give a shout out in all of my platforms. There's one thing. A lot of people are watching, but we're not getting almost no interaction. And I know it could be intimidating for some people, but that's all good. Leave a comment. Like on TikTok, we had Camilo Rodriguez join. We had Juan FCO Santi join. Shout out to all of you. Appreciate you joining. And I hope all of you can enjoy this live stream. I even got to let me check my TikTok real fast to make sure that my sound is good. Can anybody tell me on YouTube, is my sound good? Is the sound coming out well on Twitch? We had Donnie join on TikTok. We had Socrates Gonzalez join on TikTok. What's going on to Socrates Gonzalez? Hey, who do you want to win this ball game? Who are you rooting for in this game? Are you rooting for Are you rooting for Venezuela, or are you rooting for Japan? It's tough for me. Look, I'm just hoping. I want to see good baseball. And we've seen Italy play baseball, and Italy is playing some great baseball to start off this World Baseball Classic. I mean, they're 5-0. They're playing amazing baseball. So it's at that point now where we just got to respect Italy because of what they're doing. What they're doing is absolutely sensational. And we got to see what's going to happen going forward because they're playing some really, really good baseball. So let me make sure. I'm checking my TikTok to see. Yeah, my sound on TikTok is good. I'm going to make the thing here a little bit smaller. Everything is always about making adjustments. Let us see this real fast. Make that a little bit smaller. Let's see here real fast. How can we make... Yeah, this is only my, second time doing this on TikTok. only my second time, and today I'm actually doing it a little bit more nicer. The presentation's a little nicer. Have a scoreboard. For those of you that are on YouTube and Twitch, you know, you've been seeing the scoreboard for some time already, but look, I appreciate everybody that's here with us. Here's the pitch from Yamamoto. Strike one. Quick strike right there from Yamamoto. Look, this inning's a big inning right here. Can Yamamoto have a quick inning? Can he have? You can't have him have a pitch where he throws. You can't afford to have him have another inning where he's throwing a lot of pitches. So that pitch there is a ball outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Venezuela and Japan are off to a great start. What are your predictions, folks? Who's gonna win this game? What's the score gonna be? 1-1 pitch from Yamamoto, misses low. His 40th pitch. He only got 40 more pitches in this game. Only 40 more pitches in this game. 2-1 count. Miguel Cabrera, you see him there in the dugout for Team Venezuela. Garcia's up. We got Luis Almeida Espinoso joined on TikTok. That ball's hit pretty well. Way back. Off the wall again. So another leadoff double. Wow. Talk about Venezuela has brought the bats to play. And it's different because the Venezuela versus the Dominican Republic game, you know, you saw them get some hits. You saw. But they are completely jumping Yamamoto in this game. He's making mistakes and they are jumping them. They are not missing. So we're seeing a difference in the lineup today between Venezuela versus DR and Venezuela versus now Japan. Venezuela's pretty much saying, look, we don't want to go home. We want to win this ball game. On TikTok, we got ANTH_99 joined. Here's the pitch to Arise. 1 ball and no strikes. So 42 pitches already for Yamamoto. Imagine he gets to 55 pitches. We're talking about he's lucky to get through the 4th inning. It's not looking too good for him right now. But this is the scouting report. Get Yamamoto early. Don't let him get into a rhythm. The 1-0 pitch, here it is. That is going to be a strike on the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. So that pitch right there is a really, really effective pitch by Yamamoto. And Yamamoto's been missing with pitches right down the middle. Right down the middle pitches. Here is the 1-1 pitch. He's holding it a little bit. This pitch matters here. Can he get ahead? That is fouled away down the first base line. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And look, we on YouTube, we've already had more than 1,200 people join us. Shout out to everybody that's joined on YouTube. I appreciate every single one of you that have joined this event. And I hope all of you can enjoy what is going to be going down in this game. So 1-2 pitch from Japan and Venezuela. Here it is. The 1-2 pitch. Pausing again. Here it is. Up high. Yeah, they're not chasing. This is another thing with Yamamoto right now. The hitters are not chasing. They are not chasing the ball. They are not chasing, they are not chasing. They're being fair. That's going to miss way high though. They're laying off. You see a rise. 2-2 pitch. 45 pitches already for Yamamoto. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Look, this is it. This is really, really big. So tomorrow, oh boy, I am excited for tomorrow. The USA versus the Dominican Republic. Oh my goodness. This game is going to be absolutely next level. 2-2 pitch to Arise. Here it is. That's going to miss low. Yeah, Yamamoto is not getting people to chase. They are not chasing. They are absolutely not chasing Yamamoto. And that right there is, it's a pretty big thing. It's a big deal. When you're throwing pitches and the hitters are not chasing, so you have to go down the middle, You have to. The 3-2 pitch, can't afford to walk him. But you got to be careful where you're throwing this ball at. 3-2 pitch, fouled away. Man, Arise is looking absolutely elite to start off this World Baseball Classic. I mean, he is not missing anything. He is not missing anything. He is completely on it. Here is The 3-2 pitch again. Grounded. It's going to get the runner to third base. Going to get the first out of the inning. So that's a big out there. But Yamamoto already has 49 pitches. He's down to his last 31 pitches in this ball game already. So, you know, it's a big deal. A really, really big deal. So now we're resetting the at bat there. So I'm making here, let me make some adjustments. I'm trying new features. Everybody, you could tell me, what do you think of the features that I'm going to be showing in these games? Let us see here right now. Suarez, first pitch swinging, pitch number 50, fouls it away, strike one. So, yeah, Japan already has action in the bullpen. Wow. Suarez is in. I like that they put him into this ball game. I like that he started this game. Swinging and missing at a net. That's what Yamamoto's been trying to do all game long. Get that swing and miss pitch. He hasn't been getting that. He has not been getting that. He's throwing strikes though. 34 strikes, 17 balls. It's a pretty solid ratio right there, you know? It's a good ratio. It's just they're not chasing. And he can't get outs when he gets up 0-2. He's making the mistake pitches. So 0-2, he needs to stop. He can't let them get the run in. Here it is. Swing and a miss. And he almost falls down. Wow. So strike 3, 2 away. So Yamamoto holds the runner at third base so far. And that's a absolute big out right there. Can they get through this? What a boost it would be if they could get through this without giving up any more runs. Let us see here. We're making an adjustment there. Okay. So the first pitch right now, here it is. That's going to miss inside and tight. 1 ball and no strikes. Let us put here. Make an adjustment there. We could put that like 97. Yeah, everything's always about making adjustments. So the 1-0 pitch from Yamamoto to Tovar. Here it is. Good curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yamamoto's up to 54 pitches. Look, if you could get him through 4 innings, you're happy. You take it with this. At a 2-1 game, you absolutely take it. But this, you got to give some credit to Venezuela for the way that they've attacked Yamamoto. They've put pressure on him. Haven't scored a ton of runs. 1-2. Swinging and missing. 1 ball and 2 strikes. You got to give some credit to them because they have absolutely, they've absolutely made him work. They don't have a big lead right now, but they've made him work. The 1-2 pitch from Yamamoto. Pause. Almost a pitch clock violation. Here it is. Grounded. Foul ball. And this is the thing. They're having good at-bats. If they're not getting the runs, they are at least making it so that the bullpen for Japan is going to be coming into this game really, really early. The bullpen of Japan is going to be coming into this ball game really, really early. So let us see the 1-2 pitch. Pitch number 57 for Yamamoto. Here it is. Swing and a miss. What a pitch by Yamamoto. So Yamamoto holds it. They threaten Venezuela and they don't come through. And look, if Venezuela, these are the moments where they got to come through. They got to come through. Venezuela in these moments cannot, absolutely, they cannot have runners on third base and not afford to get the runs in. You got to get the runs in these moments. So on TikTok, we had Mr. or Mirianj. I'm not even sure how to say the name. Sorry. We had also George Tapia join. We had Osvaldo Vasquez join. Shout out to everybody that's joined. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. We've had a lot of people join so far. A lot of people haven't stayed, but on YouTube, we already had more than 1,500 people join. So I put something there. Subscribe. Who do you think is going to win this game? But also, the live stream is better with you. And that's 100% a fact. The more people you have in a live stream, the better it is. And I could 100%, say that. And mean that because the live stream is better when you have more people in it, because you could talk baseball, you can go up through the news, and you could do a lot of different things. So, hey, what a start to this game. Now, they've had some more opportunities. What you call it? They've had some more opportunities. We had Luis Moncada join. Shout out to Luis Moncada join. Let me see here. See, this thing, I'm using TikTok, and I've never used TikTok before. So I don't fully know how it works on TikTok. Like, I don't know, I don't know what are all the features. So I'm still honestly like getting all of these features down and, understanding them. But it's a lot of things for me to understand on this live stream in terms of, TikTok. A lot for me to understand. But hey, if there's anybody that you want to give some suggestions, trust me, your suggestions would be absolutely greatly appreciated, because there's a lot of things for me to learn on TikTok, and 100% I'm ready to learn it. We got Eladio Gomez joined on TikTok. Shout out to Eladio Gomez. Let us put that there real fast, see if that's going to work. So, what a game this has been to start off so far. So, we're in the bottom of the third inning. It's 2-1. Venezuela's had some chances to put more runs on the board, and they haven't been able to. So, let's see if that comes to bite them. First pitch from Suarez is a ball, low, 1 ball, and no strikes. 1-0 pitch. That is going to be a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike from Ranger Suarez. Let us see here the live. Making sure that everything's working there. Let us make sure. So, Ranger Suarez, the pitch from him, 1-1. Misses outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. And look, the how do you call it? The work from, how do you call it? They need to do a better job of working the counts. Japan, 2-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. They need to definitely. If Japan is counting on winning this game just with Shohei, so then it's not looking too good. It is not looking too good, to be honest. It is not looking too good if they are counting on winning this just with Shohei. That's amazing. It's almost 11 a.m. It's 11 a.m. in Tokyo. They're 13 hours ahead, Toronto, New York time. That's unbelievable. So, the 2-2 pitch to Genda. Here it is. That's going to miss up high. Really good at bat. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let us see right here. Full count. Here it is. Way up high. It is going to be a ball, and Japan has themselves a base runner. So we got Mike D. Bauermeister joined on TikTok. Shout out to Mike there. Shout out to all the people that are on YouTube. We've had more than 1,600 people join on YouTube. We have people on Twitch that are joining. And I appreciate every one of you that are joining this game so far. Okay, so Ranger Suarez, they're squaring up to bunt. Not even close. So Ranger Suarez. Now, this is the thing. Some of the innings for Venezuela have been pretty long, and I will say it's kind of bad that they haven't been able to capitalize on some runs. They haven't been able to, and that could come back to bite them, because when you have opportunity, we got Johan Santana from Venezuela coming out to have a mound visit, a much needed mound visit, because sometimes you have your pitchers that they have a long layoff in the, they have a long layoff in the dugout, and it could mess with them, because then they have to come out, rewarm, get their rhythm again. And pitching, look, no excuses, but there are some pitchers that they need the rhythm. They need to keep going. When you give them a long layoff, don't get me wrong, they want to have a lead, but it can be tough for them when they don't get that lead. So it's a really, really important thing. So the 1-0 pitch, here it is. Shows bunt. He gets it down. Suarez takes it himself and is going to get it. So they do the sacrifice bunt. They give up an out. Look, if I was how do you call it? If I was Japan, I wouldn't have squared away right there. I would have tried to see maybe another pitch because he wasn't throwing strikes. I would have seen, let him throw me a strike. I understand it's risky, but hey, I understand why they did it because of Shohei Ohtani. You don't want to hit into a ground ball double play in front of Ohtani. And then they are walking Ohtani? Wow. Unbelievable. And this is what I called earlier. They're going to start walking Ohtani, and they are going to force this team. Shout out to Jonah, Jonah, that joined on TikTok. They are going to force people from Japan to beat them. First pitch is fouled away, strike one. This, I had a feeling that this was coming. I had a feeling this was going to come. They are going to walk Ohtani, and they are not going to face Ohtani because, you know, they want to win this ball game. Wilder Matos. Shout out to Wilder Matos. Wilder Matos on TikTok that joined. 0-1 pitch. That is going to be fouled away so quickly. 0-2. Look, they've done a good job this inning. They've made Suarez work a little bit more this inning. He hasn't been as sharp this inning, so that's a good start for them in that regard. Let's see, can they come through? They intentionally walked Shohei for this. 0-2. Low in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That was a good pitch right there. You don't want to give in right away. You want to be able to see, you know, what's going to happen there. So the 1-2 pitch is about to come. Let's see right here. Let's drink some water real fast. One-two pitch. Here it is from Suarez. Low and misses again. 2-2. So a good at bat from Sato. And again, this Japanese team has got to prove. They've got to prove that they can help Ohtani out. Because if they start getting hits, now you can't intentionally walk Ohtani. 2-2. In the dirt again. 3-2. So good take. Way to go. It was 0-2 count. And he's worked it back to a full count. With that, if you hit out, if you get an out, at least you're making more pitches be thrown. You want to get into the bullpen of Venezuela as early as possible if you are Japan. We got Sato, 0-1, full count, runners on first and second. Can Japan tie or take the lead? Or can Venezuela hold on to the lead? 3-2. That is ripped down the first base line. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Japan is going to tie this ball game up. Ohtani is going to be at third base. And Japan has gotten even. And that's the thing. If Japan hitters can get some hits, then all that walking Ohtani, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able. Look, they had a runner on second base. And they just walked Ohtani and put another runner on. Look, I understand it. But at the same time, I understand it. But at the same time, and honestly, if you're a Rise, maybe him being short was a big reason for him not getting that. Well, not short, but a little shorter. Not your average first baseman in size. First pitch is going to miss low, 1 ball and no strikes. So the intentional walk of Ohtani is burning them. Can Japan take their first lead in this quarterfinal game? The winner of this is going to go to the semifinals, and Monday night they're going to play Italy. Suarez steps off. It's a 2-2 game. And now, look, this is big. And Yamamoto hasn't pitched with a lead yet. But if you give Yamamoto a lead, we're talking about it could be dangerous for them. Really, really dangerous. Okay, the 1-0 pitch right now. Here it is. That is going to be fouled away, 80-mile-per-hour slider. And Suarez's pitch count has gone up. He's down to his last 34 pitches in this game. Pitchers in this quarterfinal can throw a max of 80 pitches. They cannot go any higher than that. We have Miguel Angel, 200, join on TikTok. Shout out there. 1-1. Infield's in. That's going to miss way outside. And again, he has lost control. Ranger Suarez has not displayed as much control as he was showing to start off this game in the first 2 innings. So that's a really, really big thing right there. And Venezuela has bullpen, they have work going. That has popped up. Is it going to get out of play? It is going to be, yes, out of play. 2-2 count right now. Wow. So Japan is threatening to take their first lead of the game. Can they do it? Can Japan take their first lead in this ball game? And yeah, that's another thing. Japan lost their center fielder Suzuki, a Golden Glove center fielder. They lost him because of a slide at second. 2-2 pitch. That ball's crushed. Way back. That ball is gone. 5-2. And Japan leads this ball game. We're going to touch them all. Touch them all. Wow. Wow. And the crowd is absolutely going crazy right now. Let's see if we could put some sound effects right now. Let's see the sound effects there. I don't know if it's going to come out on my other platforms, but hey, I hope it does. Wow. Gotta put some cheers right now. What is this? Man, I gotta learn more about TikTok, but Japan trailing 2-1 to start this inning. First pitch from Suarez, a strike. And that, you know how amazing that is? You walk Ohtani, and now they are telling you, Japan, keep walking Ohtani. We got something for you. Wow, 5-2. That ball is hit. Gets past the pitch to the second base. He has time. He's going to get the second out of the inning. So Ranger Suarez, whew, that ball, he stood back, let go with one hand. Wow. He almost was fooled on that pitch. And he just took it out. Wow. Japan leads this game. We have Karma, K4, of course, Karma. Join on TikTok. Shout out to you right there. Wow. Venezuela has had a lot of opportunities in this ball game, and they haven't been capitalizing at this point. And that's it. Ranger Suarez is out of the game. Ranger Suarez is out of this ball game. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting that. He was looking really, really good to start off this game, and he's just completely lost it. Completely lost it. I mean, he's lost it. Wow. Unbelievable what happened there. So, folks, I'm Sammy from High Expectations. This is my page, and I am here. Baseball is a huge passion of mine. I've been playing baseball since I was, growing up as my early days of life. I was, growing up, and baseball's been a big part of my life growing up. Sports in general. So today, recently I had the inspiration where I said, look, I'm going to start doing this. And I want to start doing this, and I want to, I want to do it with all of my belief and all of my, confidence. And, we're here right now. We're doing these live streams, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a privilege to be able to have people joining on Twitch, on TikTok, having people join and, seeing what I'm about, learning a little bit more about me. Now, again, I've been saying this a few times, but I'm going to keep saying it. I know that there are people that they are looking to actually watch the game. And that's fair. I'm not showing the game. I don't have the copyright permission to show the game. But, I how you call it? I have a passion to do stuff like this. So I'm going with it. I'm sticking with it. And with that being said, I'm here and I'm happy to be doing this. So the first pitch from Bazardo is going to catch the outside corner, strike one. So talk about taking the momentum out of Venezuela. Venezuela had all the momentum early in this game. 0-1 pitch. That is ripped down the line. It is going to get all the way to the wall, and it is going to be a 2-out double for Japan. So the bats for Japan have awoken. Look, and this is where Venezuela in the first inning, they got the 1 run. But in the first 3 innings, Venezuela easily should have 4 to 5 runs as well. I'm going to be honest with you. Yamamoto was absolutely struggling. but they just failed to get the outs. I mean, they just failed to get the big hits. Venezuela, here's the pitch, way up high, 1 ball and no strike. So that's the thing about these games. There's already 8 hits in this game, 3 home runs, 5 doubles. So, I know a lot of people want to watch the game. 1-0 pitch, misses outside, 2-0. I don't have the copyrights to show the game, so I can't do it right now. But for people that you can't watch it because you're busy and you can only listen, I hope that my play-by-play, my reactions could really give you a good experience. 2-0 pitch, it is gonna miss outside, 3-0. So this inning has been an absolute disaster for Venezuela's pitchers, and boy, oh boy, they're in some trouble early in this game. Really, really big trouble. The 3-0 pitch, here it is. That is going to be a swing and a miss. He had the green light, 3-0. He had the green light, 3-0. Let's see here real fast. Let's make a test right there. All right, we can check there. Oh, 3-1. He fakes home and then he makes the pitch. So we have on TikTok, Nathan joined. Shout out to Nathan. So shout out to everybody that's on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. I appreciate all. 3-1 pitch, grounded to the second baseman, fields it cleanly. That is going to finally end it. Gleyber Torres makes the nice play, the routine play. We're going to the 4th inning. And folks, Venezuela need to make something happen. They need to make something happen because it's not looking good right now. So we got to see what's going to happen. So I'm really excited with what's to come in this game, and I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Dominican Republic versus the USA. Oh boy, that is going to be a really good game. I mean, when I say that game is going to be epic, I mean that game is going to be next level. I mean, no words are going to be able to express how big that is. I mean, Paul Skeens facing that lineup of the Dominican Republic. Look, in case you missed, I made my prediction. I think that the U.S. is going to win the game. I know that that's not a popular opinion. And matter of fact, a lot of people want the U.S. to lose this game. Honestly, just being honest about it. A lot of people want U.S. to lose this game. But hey, I have that prediction. I think that they're going to pull it off. I really think that they're going to pull it off. But we got to see what's going to happen. But all I know is that this game is going to be, it is going to be a next level kind of a game. I mean, it is going to be next level. Next level. So what do you think? You that are with us, who do you think's going to win that game? Do you think that the U.S. is going to win that game? Do you think that the Dominican Republic is going to win that game? That right there is a interesting thing right there, because I know that a lot of people don't want the U.S. to win. That's just the reality. A lot of people don't want the U.S. to win this ball game, and it'd be like that. But hey, what can you say? What can you do? You can't really do much other than do the absolute best and, hope it works out. So again, tomorrow, DR in the U.S., I'm going to be live streaming that game. And then we got Italy versus the winner out of this game. Yamamoto had a long break in the dugout, 57 pitches. His first pitch he throws to Gleyber Torres. Torres swings, 1 pitch, 1 out. Talk about what? That's exactly what Yamamoto needs. And if you're Venezuela, you need to now be smart. You made him work a lot. Keep it going. Don't let Yamamoto off the hook now. You've made him work a lot. You've made Yamamoto work a lot. I mean, you've made him work a lot. Don't keep it. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss low. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, you've made Yamamoto work a lot. Don't Don't mess up. Don't give in now. Don't give in to him and let him come in and dominate this last inning or so. Keep the pressure. Keep working the bats. Here's the 1-0. That is going to be a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike from Yamamoto. So, wow. What a talk about a turn of events in this ball game. I am absolutely shocked at what we saw happen in this game. Absolutely stunned at what happened in this game. And 1-1 pitch from Yamamoto. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Absolutely stunned at what we saw in this game. And wow. 5-2 Japan. It's not looking good for Venezuela right now. Not looking good for them at all. Let us see here right now. So 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. And exactly what I'm saying that Venezuela needs to not do. They're coming in and they're just swinging. They're swinging fast. They're not being patient. They're not taking pitches. They're just coming there and they're swinging. And that right there is not the best thing for them to be doing right now, to be honest. If you're asking me, it's not the best thing for them to be doing right now at this moment. They got to keep him working. Got to keep him working right now, honestly speaking. So let us see here real fast. All right. Wow. Yamamoto. He's gotten himself into a groove. Here's the first pitch of Salvador Perez. Foul, check swing, strike 1. So he's only thrown 6 pitches. He's only thrown 6 pitches. I mean, this is a big efficient inning for him. So the 0-1 pitch from Yamamoto misses low, 1 ball and 1 strike. 64th pitch. Yeah, this is pretty much going to be his last inning. You don't see Yamamoto going any more in this game after this inning. You see this 100% being his last inning of work. And, that's 100% fair with that. So the 1-1 pitch ties him up. Strike 2. Boy, oh boy, Yamamoto's looked a lot better this inning. He's looked a lot better this inning. A lot better. Austin joined. Wow, shout out to Austin. We had Tuz join. We had Emircito join. Pitch to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Salvador Perez lays off. So let me fix here on fast. I have a little malfunction with my OBS. I'm streaming with OBS on my how you call it, on my YouTube, and using another one on Twitch. 2-2 pitch. Misses low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's mad at himself for missing that pitch right there. It was a good pitch, good take though. From really good pitch from Salvador Perez. A really good take from him, actually. Really good take there. Let's see here. So it's a 3-2 pitch. Here is the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. That's going to go foul back. Yeah, 100% this is Yamamoto's last inning of the game. Like, you're not going to leave him in any longer than this. You're going to take him out. You're not going to let him stay in the game. You're not going to let him stay the whole game. You're not going to do that. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. That's it. Wow. Froze Salvador Perez and Yamamoto. His day may be done, but he gets through 4 innings for this team. An absolute huge job for him and the team. I mean, an absolute huge job for the team. And look, they may be, in trouble right now at this time. They may be in trouble at this time. With what we just saw, not a good, not a good finish to this. Not a good way to let him off the hook, Really, really not a good way to let him off the hook. Let us see here. We're adjusting something. Had a little malfunction on my OBS right now. Let me see if I could fix some things up here. So on YouTube, we've had more than 2,000 people join. We even had Max join on TikTok. Shout out to Max for joining there. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Let us fix this right here. We're going to put that right there. All right. Let's see if we could get this situated. All right. Yeah, I shouldn't have done what I did on OBS, but hey, we got to make it work right now because we got absolutely no way to, turn this off and then turn it back on. We're going to have to keep this here and figure out a way to make it work. Let us see here what we could do real fast. Let us take that out. We're going to go up here. Okay. Shout out to everybody that's on TikTok, Twitch. I appreciate every single one of you that have decided, to join. I just fixed the camera on my Twitch, but my camera, I don't know, it looks really, really weird. Like the auto balance, like the coloring of it really, really came out different today. But hey, gotta make it work regardless. Let us see here right now. Wow. So the center fielder for Japan that came out, Suzuki's being treated for discomfort in the knee. That right there is absolutely huge because, I mean, he's an important part of this team. But right now, Japan's playing some good ball. They're playing some really good baseball. Back just about now. Let me make sure. Yeah, I believe we're back now on YouTube. We had a little technical difficulty on YouTube. I apologize for that, but we are back right now on YouTube. Yeah, we should be back. Let me check my sound there real fast. YouTube. Yeah, we should be back. Yeah, we're back on YouTube right now. So that's 1 out for Team Korea right now. We got a new pitcher in for Venezuela, Genda. Oh, not Genda, De Jesus, excuse me. Wow. Unbelievable the turn of events in this game. I mean, it's still early, but hey, you got to give a shout out to them. 1-0 pitch. That is going to be fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. So I made a pizza a few moments ago. I made it from scratch. I found the recipe online. And, I made the dough, the yeast, olive oil, flour, everything. I made it from scratch. 1-1. That is going to be fouled away. Strike 2. The sauce, I brought it from a store, pre-made sauce already. And, the cheese, I shredded it. And then, I made my own pizza. And I haven't been able to eat it yet, but it's all good. We're here with the live stream. We're enjoying it right now. So it's going to be a 1-2 pitch right now. Here it is. Misses low in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And I know that a lot of Venezuela fans already it's really, really bad right now. A lot of fans right now are really mad for Venezuela because all the momentum just seems sucked away. 2-2 pitch to Genda. Fouled away again. And Japan is having way better at-bats in this game. Way better at-bats. Their first inning, of course, Shohei had a leadoff home run, but they weren't having good at-bats. But now they're having some really good at-bats. So, 2-2 pitch. That is going to be lined, grounded to center field. A 1-out single for Japan. So the bottom of the order is really making a difference for this team. And why is the bottom of the order important? Because look, if they get hits, Shohei Ohtani is going to come up with runners on base. And that's just the reality. So that right there is absolutely crucial, absolutely important. Oh boy, it's no joke. Wow. So we got De Jesus still in. De Jesus is placing Wakatsuki right now. Here is the first pitch. Inside and tight. 1 ball, no strike. So if you all would have heard the electricity that you would hear, like I'm talking, we were hearing electricity from Venezuela fans. All of that has drastically slowed down. 1-0, 2-0. Suarez was given a lead, 1-0. Given a 2-1 lead, he gave up the 1-0 lead, 1-1. Given a 2-1 lead, gave it up. And, then Japan had a big inning, and they're leading 5-2 right now. Venezuela needs to chip away. 2-0 pitch, here it is. Way inside, 3-0. And look, Ohtani's on deck. You can, if you walk this guy, the 9-hitter, we're talking about Ohtani's going to come up now with first and second, 1 out. You got to challenge this guy. 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. Wow. So, you know, the Venezuela fans have drastically quieted down in this game. I mean, they were absolutely loud, but now you don't hear them that much no more. So the 3-1 pitch. Oh, he's going to pick off attempt to first, and he's back safely. And Venezuela, look, they got to play this game. They got to find a way to manufacture runs. They got to find a way to manufacture runs, Venezuela, if you're Venezuela. 3-1 pitch. Here it is. Walks him. Wow. Japan now has first and second, 1 out, and Shohei Ohtani's coming up to bat. Unbelievable. And you ain't going to walk Ohtani right now. You ain't going to walk the bases loaded now. Ohtani already in this game. Lead off, solo home run. Then easily 400 feet. And Ohtani was like, take it easy. Calm down. Unbelievable. Then intentionally walks. He scored 2 runs. Ohtani is up. Here's the first pitch. Trying to make it 8-2. Strike 1. Swinging and missing. Good pitch by De Jesus. But Ohtani understands. If Japan could get 2 more runs, 3 more runs, it's not looking good for Venezuela. Here's the 0-1. That is going to be a nice cutter, 0-2. So far, he's pitching him really good. Now, Ohtani's going to take time. Look, if you're De Jesus, you got a pitch or 2. Look, go at him. I get it if you do go at him, but you got a pitch or 2 that you could maybe bounce or throw it away because it's lefty-lefty. So he got the advantage in that regard. Don't give him a cookie to hit, though. Don't throw it inside. Don't throw it inside, though. The 0-2 pitch misses outside and high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And good. He did not throw it inside. Don't throw it inside to Ohtani. Don't do it. I'm telling you, you throw that ball inside to Ohtani, you are asking for trouble. Don't do it. The 1-2 pitch. Here it is. How did he foul that away? Threw that ball up and in on him, but he fouled that away. That's some quick bat speed right there. Ohtani, yeah, I don't know how he fouled that off, but literally, let me see that replay again. Oof, how in the world did he foul that off? Wow. So the 1-2 pitch, they're going to do it again right now. So Ohtani, here it is. Swing and a miss. Got him. Arguably could be one of the biggest outs of the game. Getting Ohtani to strike out there. Getting Ohtani there was an absolute huge out for De Jesus. Can he get out of this inning with no trouble? What a boost this would be for this team, Venezuela. Sato's up. He had a big hit in his last at bat. First pitch, grounded, 94 mile per hour sinker, foul ball. Yeah, that was a really nice pitch to Ohtani. Yeah, nothing you could do if you're Ohtani on that. It starts off down the middle and just drifts. The cutter just drifts away, and it's coming at you. Hey, he's not throwing it that hard, throwing 94 miles per hour, but hey. So the 0-1 pitch to Sato, that is going to be called a strike. 0-2. So he's a strike away from getting Venezuela out of trouble. Can they get this strike? Can they get this out? Can they get it right now? Make some noise. Make some noise. The fans of Venezuela, they making some noise. The fans of Venezuela are making some noise right now. They're cheering De Jesus on to get this strikeout. The 0-2 pitch. Holds it. He's pausing for a while. Here's the tip. The 0-2 pitch misses way outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He was trying to get him to chase there. But Venezuela fans understand. Look, it's still a reasonable game. It's 5-2. You're still in this game. But if this game gets further out of hand, we're talking about Venezuela could be in trouble in this game. 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Grounded foul. That is going to be another. We're going to do it again at 1-2. Shout out to who we had there. We had George join, Jose joined on TikTok. Shout out to you there. I wish on YouTube you could see I wish on YouTube and Twitch you could see who's joined, but unfortunately, unless the person leaves a comment, you don't know who joins. You know where they could be joining from, but you don't know exactly who's joined. So the 1-2 pitch, Venezuela fans are making some noise. Here it is. Swing and a miss. De Jesus gets into trouble, but he gets out of trouble, and we are going now to the 5th inning. So what a job there by Venezuela pitching to get out of this inning. What a job there by Venezuela. What a job by them there. So we are here, folks. Tomorrow we have the Dominican Republic versus the USA. Boy, oh boy. The level of excitement that is going for that game is just next level. I mean, I am excited for that game. Paul Skeens versus that lineup. Now, this is the thing about the semifinal. I don't think that they're going to do it, but Paul Skeens will have a pitch limit of 95 pitches. And 95 pitches, I don't want to say that that's a full game, but it's just about a full game if you're Paul Skeens, you know? Just about. So, you know, it's something really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen in that game. Look, I'm rooting for the USA. I'm rooting for the USA in that game. Can they take it, though? Can they win that ball game? I don't know. But I'm rooting for them to pull it off. And I believe that they can do it. I definitely believe that they can do it. So we're going to have to see what's going to happen there. So shout out to everybody that's on TikTok, Twitch. We're on a commercial break right now. We're going to be right back in one moment. I'm going to get up. I made a pizza, as I said. I'm going to go get a quick piece of pizza real fast. And I'm going to be right back real fast. So we're back right now. It's a 3-0 count. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Churio. It is a ball. So shout out to everybody that's here. I apologize. I made a pizza and I had to go finalize what was it of the pizza. And I had to do it over there really fast. So I apologize for that. 3-1 is the count right now. Here it is. Ball 4. Acuna's coming up now with a runner on first base for Venezuela. And look, I was listening to, I have my AirPod on, listening to the people talk. I agree with what they said. Look, Venezuela, it's go time. Look, you started off this game on fire. You've cooled down. Without a doubt, Venezuela has cooled down. They've slowed down. And they cannot afford to not get stuff going. They got to get some stuff going. They got to. Here's the pitch. That is going to be a filthy curveball to Acuna. Strike one. Filthy pitch right there. So, yeah, they got to make stuff happen. If you're, how do I say, if you're, here's the pitch. Check swing, strike two. If you're Venezuela, now's the time. You guys gotta, it's a thin line right now, and you guys gotta, get stuff going. You can't hold this for later. It's an important part of the game right now. 5th inning, they haven't scored since the 2nd. They started off this game on fire. They've let a lot of things off, and, they gotta get back. They need to get themselves back into this. So the 0-2 pitch to Acuna, grounded, foul. We're going to do it again at 0-2. So this game has been a really, really good game. It started off with absolute fireworks. We're going to do a summary in a few. Let's look at this at bat. When we get a calm moment, we'll do that. But this game has started off absolutely epic, absolutely fire. And, I hope all of you can feel it in my voice and my energy, how good this game has been so far. So the 0-2 pitch, here it is. Swung. Wow, how did he make contact with that? Really, Acuna's looking really good today. Acuna understand. Look, there's a difference when you're playing a game that, look, it matters, but now elimination, it's a different ball game when you're playing an elimination game. And Acuna looks locked in. Is he about to hit a 2-run home run right now? Let's see. 0-2 pitch. Lays off. 1-2. You could see that look in his face. He looks locked in. Yamamoto was not great in this game, but Yamamoto it could have been worse where Yamamoto gave up 4, 5, 6 runs. He kept Venezuela at bay. 1-2 pitch. Takes it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So what an at bat by Acuna. And as I said, when I saw him versus the DR, I don't know. I just wasn't seeing him make much of a difference. Whereas I'm seeing him now, he looks locked in. The 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Inside. Did he go? He went. Oh, boy. I don't think he went there, Blue. And he's yelling at him. He did not go. Yeah, you have his coaches having to get him. I didn't think he went there neither. Wow, let's see the replay. Did he go? Misses low, 1-0, 1 out. I don't think he went personally, but he was rung up where he went. 1-0. And he's pissed off in the dugout right now. Slamming his helmet, but it's tough. 1-0 pitch. That is going to be, ball. Where did that miss at? 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strike. Yeah, they're yelling at the first base umpire. Yelling at him because of that call. They're really mad at him. 2-0 pitch. Here it is. Strike 1. Huh! 2 balls and 1 strike. He's still yelling at the first base umpire. Miguel Cabrera was in danger of getting ejected. He's in danger of getting ejected. Miguel Cabrera was in danger. My God. 2-1 pitch. Here it is. To Garcia. The pitchers are holding the ball long today. 2-1. Strike 2. Good pitch. Really good pitch right there. Really, really good pitch right there, Somida. That's the thing. I don't know a lot about Japanese pitchers, but hey, if Yamamoto pitched 4 innings, you got 6th, you got 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, 5 innings. 2-2. Pop them up. Is that gonna get out of play? It is gonna get out of play. So the bullpen is needed for 5 innings to get through this game. 5 innings, that's a lot. And if you don't trust in your bullpen, how is that going to work? So, Japan, their bullpen is really, really important right now. And they've played some good games. They've played a game against Australia that was a good game. They've played against Korea that was a good game. And now this is arguably one of their best competitions that they faced. 2-2 pitch from Somida pickoff attempt to first base. We got Sumida, the pitcher from Japan. Sumida, I would say, or Sumida versus Garcia. Garcia's 1 for 2 on the game. Churrio's on first base. Churrio's a really good player. Like, I wanted to see him hitting second, but he's not hitting the ball well right now. 1-2. Fouled into his foot. Gonna do it again at 1-2. So, like, it is absolutely unbelievable what we're seeing in this game so far. And boy, it's a good game. 2-2 pitch. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third base. That's gonna go foul. So this is a good at bat right here by Sumida. Really, really good at bat by Sumida. Really, really good at bat by Sumida. Two pitch. Yeah, the pitchers in this game, they are holding the ball really long. They are not working fast. They're taking their time. The game right now, I'm in Toronto, Canada. It's 10:46 Toronto, Canada EST. I'm going to check what time is it. Let's see the 2-2 pitch. In Japan, the 2-2 pitch. Holding long. Here's a 2-2 pitch. That ball's crushed. That ball's way back. And that ball's gone. Venezuela's back in this ball game. This man Garcia is absolutely on fire, and we are gonna touch them all. Venezuela is back in this ball game, and this is exactly what I was talking about. That was an amazing at bat by Michael Garcia. Amazing at bat right him right there, and he puts a charge into that. And this is a huge moment. So I'm in Toronto, Canada right now. It's 10:47 p.m. Eastern time. So it's nighttime, an hour and 13 minutes away from midnight. Unfortunately, I can't yell when home runs and so forth happen. I can't really yell or whatnot. I can't be that loud. But now in Japan, it is 11:46 a.m. Sunday morning already. That's unbelievable. Let me see, what time is it in Venezuela? Let's see. In Venezuela, it's, wow, that's interesting. Strike one. Venezuela's the same time as where I'm at. So the Venezuela fans are up. They're up. They're looking to enjoy this game or whatnot. Strike two quick strikes to Luis Suarez. This game is a heated game. Boy, it's going to be a good finish. And we're just in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Arise chases a nasty pitch. That's 2 outs there. Acuna's still mad at the umpire. You see Acuna's face like... Acuna's like... And I like what his coach is doing. His coach is talking to him like, yo, look, chill out, man. Chill out. You good. You're going to have 1 or 2 more at-bats. Next time, don't leave it in the umpire's hands, in the sense of the check swing, which I didn't think he went. But hey, Venezuela, let's go. Yeah, but they were trying to yell at the first base umpire a little more. But look, I didn't think he went, but I don't think it's wise taking your frustration on the umpire. Take your frustration out on the baseball, on the game, Swing that baseball, swing that bat and hit the ball, crush the ball, Oh, we got a pitching change right now. So, pitching change. Shout out to everybody that's on Twitch, everybody that's on YouTube. I appreciate all of you on TikTok. And I put the pizza back in the oven because I let it get cold. I'll be right back in a few minutes. I was muted on YouTube. I wonder if Saki's pitching, but look, I made my homemade pizza, so I have to just laugh at myself regarding this because I'm over here going and walking to the kitchen to go get pizza at this moment. It's just funny to me. But yeah, so Venezuela's back in this ball game. It's 4-2 right now. This is a really, really good game so far. Really, really good game. 0-1 pitch. Here it is to Suarez. It's gonna miss low, 1 ball and 1 strike. So, right now it's 10:52 p.m. Toronto time. I can't yell. Don't get me wrong. If it's a home run or something good happens, I'm gonna yell in a whispering loud voice, in a whispering low voice. 1-1 pitch. Tied him up. Did he go? He did not go. 2 balls, 1 strike. But boy, oh boy, let me straighten out my camera. My camera sometimes it loses focus, and unfortunately, I don't understand why it does that so much. So it's a 2-1 count. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Misses low, 3-1. So all of a sudden, the momentum that Japan has, that momentum has quickly gone away, and now the momentum is all with, the momentum that Venezuela started the game with went to Japan, but now the momentum Japan had is back with Venezuela. What's gonna happen right now? 3-1 pitch. Suarez gonna hit a home run, takes a strike. Strike two. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Can he hit a home run right now? If he hits a home run right now, I'm telling you, it is gonna go crazy. The crowd is gonna go absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. The 3-2 pitch. Here's the pitch. Pop them up. That is gonna be fouled and out of play. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. So I'm telling you, this is one of those games where I think we are going, maybe you're going to need to score 8 to 9 runs to win it. I think it could be there. 8 to 9 runs to win it. Let's see. Full count pitch. Here it is. Fouled it into his foot. They're going to do it again. I think this could be one of those games, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. This picture we got on TikTok. Dragon 777 joined, Fox Teach joined, Ramon joined. Shout out to you that are on TikTok. I appreciate you joining and being with me here on this live stream. Nick, let me see, has it all gifts in their gallery. Let me see here. Yeah, I have so much to learn on TikTok for the live stream. Have so much to learn. So the 3-2 pitch, here it is. Pop them up. Is that gonna get out of play or it's gonna stay in play? It is. The catcher's there. He's got it. And that is going to end the inning. So Venezuela, they get 2 more runs. Michael Garcia hits an absolute bomb of a home run. And they're back in this ball game, folks. They are back in this ball game. So look, this game, I'm telling you, the amount of dramatic things that are about to happen in this game, I'm telling you, it is going to be absolutely unbelievable what we are about to see in this game. I'm telling you. I'm just seeing that this is the thing that's going to happen. There is going to be some drama happening in this game. I'm confident, but I'm here for it. I like when these baseball games have drama. I like when these baseball games. We got on TikTok Marcos joined. Shout out to Marcos from the Dominican Republic. Hey, the Dominican Republic's playing tomorrow. But when these games have drama, I absolutely love it. I am here for it, and I am absolutely excited to see the drama come to pass. And I'm telling you, we are going to have some drama in this game. There is going to be drama in this game because the way that it's going right now, I'm telling you. Right now, it says on YouTube, we have 8 people watching. So I want to make a call out. I want to make a challenge. Whoever's watching, leave a comment. Comment where you're watching from. Comment who you're rooting for on TikTok, on Twitch. comment who do you want to win this game. Comment the flag. Comment, share, represent, like. My name is Sammy. You know, just for you to have an idea of who I am, this is the type of stuff I say. The live stream is better with you. On this page, High Expectations, it's not just about sports. Sports is a huge part of it. But and yeah, it's just they're showing the replay again of Japan's center fielder injured coming out of the game. Unbelievable. Um, but you know, what I'm doing this, it really, really means a lot. And we have some new subscribers. I really appreciate the people that are, you know, that they're subscribing, they're showing, you know, they're showing love to the channel. I really, really appreciate the people that are subscribed. We've had Willie, 29 subscribed. So, you know, I definitely appreciate all of that support. Here's the pitch, strike one. And all of this is like a work in progress for me. Everything you see here, I'm doing it myself. I don't have a producer. I don't have somebody that does it for me. Everything you see, it's me handling it. 0-1 pitch to hit this. From De Jesus, it's going to miss up high. 1 ball and 1 strike. De Jesus got into trouble in the 4th inning. That's why I felt like the momentum came back to Venezuela. He got into trouble, but he got out of it. And he kept the score the same. Here's the next pitch. Low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Japan, look, you're at the 3-hitter, 4-5. You got to be patient now. You got to work. You got to put some of the pressure back on. You know, put some of the pressure back on Venezuela. You know, 4-5. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. In case any of you know, this drink, Cove, this is arguably one of the best drinks taste-wise. I would say health-wise. It does have sodium in it. Here's the swing and a miss, 3-2. Does have sodium in it, but this drink, no sugar. This drink is absolutely one of the best drinks, Cove, that I've ever had before, and I really, really like it a lot. All right, the 3-2 pitch. 30 pitches for De Jesus already. Now it's going to come down to what bullpen's going to shut this game down. Which bullpen? 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Fouled away. They're going to do it again. So it's going to come down to which bullpen is going to hold the lead. Which bullpen is going to, you know, keep the lead for their respective team. This is what it's coming down to. Which bullpen? Which team? 3-2. Here it is. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. Got him. That was a good pitch. Nice pitch. So De Jesus has come into this game and he has settled things down for he settled things down for you know, for this team. He's really settled things down, and that is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge doing that. So, you know, it matters. It definitely matters. So let us see here now. The first pitch, that is going to be fouled back. Strike 1. Really, really big. Really, really big moment here. Let us see there. The 0-1 pitch misses way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. So, you know, like, this here is some interesting stuff what we've seen in this game so far. And I know that there's going to be more intense moments. Now, look, I predicted that Japan was going to win this game 1-1. Way high, 2-1. I predicted 2-1. But I'm going to be honest. The way that this game is going, I think that the momentum is shifted to Venezuela. Now, in baseball, momentum could change really fast. But in my opinion, the momentum has definitely gone Venezuela's way. 2-1 pitch. That is going to be hit to the second baseman. Suarez got it. Second out of the inning. So all of a sudden, Japan's offense has drastically quieted down. Really, really quiet. I'm going to take a bite of this first pizza that I made. I put mozzarella cheese in it and provolone cheese and some basil on top of it. Again, I made it from scratch. I buttered the crust and I couldn't eat it fresh out the oven because I was here, but hey, tastes pretty good. So the first pitch to Okamoto, Blue, that's a ball, Blue. What the hell's going on? Blue, what is going on, Blue? It's a ball. That is going to be inside. Did he go? He went. Oh my gosh. 0-2 quickly. Oh, 2 pitch. Here it is. Popped him up. Is that going to get out of play or stay in? Salvador Perez is going back. I think he has room. He's got it. And that's going to end. And Salvador Perez looks into the dugout of Japan like, yeah. Oh, snap. So that's what I'm saying. We're going to the 6th inning now. I think Venezuela has the advantage right now, personally. From what I've seen these last moments, I think Venezuela has the momentum. And hey, momentum's a big thing in baseball. Momentum is a big thing in baseball. So let's see what's about to go down right now. Let's see if we could get the updated bracket. I want to send everybody so that all of you could be able to see. Yep. We're going to show all of you everything that's happened in the World Baseball Classic. Let me see what type of image this is. All right. So I'm going to show all of you what has happened up to this point in World Baseball Classic bracket. And I'm telling you, it's been so much since March 4th. We've been here doing live streams. As I mentioned, this is my 15th stream. 15th stream that I've done, and I tell you, I've really enjoyed doing this. Like, I'm doing this. This is the first time I've ever done something like this in my life, but I really enjoyed doing what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to show you really fast. You could see it there on YouTube. I'm going to show you now all on Twitch. Give me one moment. And I'm going to also show it to you on TikTok. But again, I don't have a producer to do all of this for me. So I'm doing everything alone. And we're here. We're making it work. We're making it work. And we're finding a way to make things to the best of my ability. So 2 leadoff home runs in this game. Suzuki left, right knee discomfort. Yamamoto started off really bad, but hey, he settled things down. And hey, we're at a 5-2 game, 5-4 game right now. So this is I'm telling you, this game is about to get more intense. I am 100% confident, very confident that this game is gonna have a lot more, a lot more electricity is about to happen. So you see it if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube. Let me see if I could show it to all of you that are on TikTok. I'm going to show all of you just a quick update of where the World Baseball Classic is at right now. First pitch to Tovar is going to be fouled away. Let me see here if I could show all of you. Yeah, we have to lock all these things here. Okay, they're on a little break right there. So on TikTok, you could see, of course, on Twitch and YouTube, you see it. This is currently where the World Baseball Classic is at. This is where we're at. We are at a position where this is the last quarterfinal game. You see in Pool A, Puerto Rico, and all the teams' record. Puerto Rico was eliminated today. They lost to Italy. You see Pool B, you see Pool D, Pool C, all their records of all the teams, 20 teams. But in the quarterfinals, yesterday the DR mercied Korea 10-0. The USA beat Canada 5-3. That's why tomorrow both of those teams are going to be playing, and we're going to be live streaming that game. And 2-1 pitch is going to miss outside to Tovar. 3 balls and 1 strike. And again, Venezuela's at bats have gone from impatient to now they're really taking pitches. So you see Puerto Rico and Italy. And look, Italy's for real. They are not messing around. They are winning some ball games. So Italy won earlier 8-6, and the winner out of this game, Japan versus Venezuela, that is going to be hit to right field. In the gap, it's going to be a leadoff single for Venezuela. So I'm telling you, Venezuela has the momentum. Venezuela absolutely has the momentum. So you see it there. The winner out of this game is going to be in the semifinals versus Italy. Italy versus either Venezuela or Japan. Right now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's looking like Italy is going to be facing Venezuela because Venezuela has really, really picked up the intensity. And let's see. We're in the 6th inning, folks. It's already 11:07 p.m. Toronto time. Here's the first pitch to Gleyber Torres. Going to miss outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Let me take a bite of the pizza real fast. One ball, 1 strike. I tell you, doing a live stream and trying to eat at the same time, it just doesn't work. I need to 100% stop this. No more. After today, just completely stop it. Do the live, eat before. Pickoff attempt, he is going to be safe at first. Eating and doing a live is just not it. It is not it. Man, on YouTube already, we've had more than 3,000 people join this live stream. So I really appreciate it. Not everybody stayed, but I appreciate everybody that's, been a part of this. He's going grounded through the hole, and Japan and Venezuela's gonna have first and third now with nobody out. What a executed hit and run right there. And as I said, Venezuela has the momentum. They have the momentum. I'm telling you, Venezuela's really, really looking good. We had Anita Bohm 98 subscribed. Appreciate Anita for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate the support on the channel. I'm telling you, it is getting very, very intense. Very, very intense. One ball, no strikes. One, two. 1-0, excuse me. Fouled back. That pitch from Abreu. Abreu was trying to give Venezuela a 7-5 lead. Oh boy, oh boy. Right down the middle. He was trying to demolish that pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Misses outside, 2-1. So the Japanese bullpen has not looked good so far. They're throwing a lot of balls. And they are not getting outs in this ball game. They are not. They're making innings take long. Venezuela's hitting for a long time now. Here's the 2-1. That ball's crashed. That ball's gone. Oh boy. A 3-run home run for Venezuela. We're gonna touch them all. Touch them all. Wow. Venezuela with an enormous comeback. They now lead 7-5. And look, this is the thing about Japan's bullpen. Their bullpen has not been good at all. Yamamoto only going 4 innings was as bad of a thing that could have happened because, he just wasn't effective. He was not effective. Wow, that ball was crushed. I wanted to yell, but I couldn't yell. It's too late where I'm at right now. Unfortunately, I just can't yell at the time. But that ball was absolutely crushed. Wow. So Japan is in trouble right now. Salvador Perez swings at the next pitch, grounds to the third baseman. That's going to be the first out in the inning. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, the intensity from Venezuela is next level. 7-5. Wow. That's going to be a ball. Cheerios up. Wow. Can we get a finals of Venezuela and the Dominican Republic? I know there's still a lot of games to go, but can we get something like that? Wow. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss by Churio. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wow. That ball was absolutely crushed. I mean, absolutely crushed that ball was. Here is the 1-1. That is going to miss low. Let us see. That ball's crushed by Churio. But the left fielder has it. Wow, I was just about to say that's another home run. Boy, oh boy. The celebration from Venezuela was just absolutely unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Acuna's leading off. He takes a strike. Unbelievable what this game is. 0-1 pitch. Here's the 0-1 swing and then missing. 0-2. Telling you, this has been a heavy game of momentum. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Acuna strikes out. Acuna is pissed off right now. Acuna is absolutely pissed off. But hey, folks, Venezuela being down 5-2, they now lead this game 7-5. And I'm telling you, this game is absolutely intense. I made a prediction a few moments ago. My prediction was for a team to win this game, they're going to need to score maybe 7 to 8, no, maybe 8 runs at least. Venezuela's at 7. I don't think game's over. I don't think Japan's going to go out like that. But I'm telling you, it's pretty intense right now. So, look, we're going to go to a quick break. I'm going to leave you here. I don't like being on stream talking and trying to talk and, show at the same time myself eating. It's just not something that works. So we're gonna go on a quick break and then we are gonna be right back. So we're back, folks. One out. Jose Buto's in the game right now. So full count. 3-2. De Jesus was absolutely clutch for the bullpen of Venezuela. And Venezuela has the momentum. 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the third baseman. Garcia makes a strong throw. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Look, the Venezuela has the momentum right now. It's just the reality. Where we're at in this ball game, they lead it now. They were down this. Look, I didn't even finish all my sentences. It was 1-0 Venezuela, 1-1 tie game, 2-1 Venezuela, 5-2 Venezuela, Japan up, and Venezuela's come back with 5 unanswered, and they're leading this ball game right now, and they have themselves a really big opportunity, to close this game out and, get themselves a win. That is going to be a 2-0 count from Jose Buto. Strike one. Swinging and missing. Have to put my live stream back on TikTok. The 2-1 pitch from Jose Buto is going to be served. The shortstop got it, and that's going to end the inning. We're going to the 7th inning, and again, Japan once again doesn't score. So, what a job that they're doing right now. What a job that they're doing right now. I'm telling you, they have the momentum in this ball game. Venezuela has the momentum in this ball game. Look, shout out to everybody that's joined on Twitch, TikTok, on YouTube. On YouTube, we've had more than 3,200 people join, all of those are views. So without a doubt, I appreciate everybody that's joined. I appreciate everybody that's come and shown support. I know that most people want to watch the game rather than see somebody talking about the game. So I 100% understand that, but doesn't take away about how much I appreciate everybody that's joined, everybody that's come and shown support. I really appreciate all of you on TikTok. It says T-Bone, like the live. Shout out to T-Bone on TikTok. Elizabeth joined 314. Shout out there. We got Ray David joined on TikTok. Shout out to there. So this is a really good game so far. And look, Venezuela's looking good. I believe Venezuela got this. Early, I was predicting that Japan was going to win it. But hey, Venezuela's looking really, really good right now. They're playing some good baseball right now. And I don't think there's any way that they could give this game up. I think they got it. Now, it's not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. There's still a lot of work to be done. And they got to, push it. They got to push it. Really, really got to push it. So, still a lot of time. But we're going to see what's going to happen in this game. Let us see here real fast. So, yeah, on TikTok, I'm new to this. I have a robber too. On TikTok, I'm new to this. Let me see here. Let us see here. Let's see there. We could check that out there. Yeah, so this right here is absolutely like some good baseball we watch. We had Miguel Mercado joined, Carlos Reyes. We got Big Boy joined. We got Ricardo Medina. Gabe joined on TikTok. So we got Miguel joined as well. So Garcia's up. That's gonna miss outside. It is a 1 ball, 1 strike count. New pitcher for Japan. Look, Japan's still in this ball game. They don't have the momentum, but they're still in this ball game. 1-1 pitch. That is gonna miss just low. And the leadoff hitters in this game for Venezuela have been elite. I mean, the leadoff hitters are they're getting on base. The leadoff hitters absolutely getting on base. Here's a 2-1. That is gonna miss inside 97 miles per hour. 3 balls and 1 strike. So look, Angel Barber joined. Drake Yoshika joined on TikTok. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was a fastball right there. 97 miles per hour. Really, really nice pitch. So, you know, Venezuela's looking good right now. Now, they just gotta close the game. If you're Venezuela, you gotta close the game. Close the game. Seal the deal. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the shortstop. And it's going to be the first out of the inning. 1 out. We got Ernesto Asensio, Vergen joined, Jose Diaz joined. Shout out to you. Appreciate you joining. Kyle Hyatt joined. Appreciate everybody that's, come through and joined for a minute. Jay, Dr. Coolis, Jose Bueno. Shout out to all of you. This is a really, really good game so far. Arise takes a ball outside, 1 ball and no strikes. So Venezuela has the momentum. We got Evelyn joined. Shout out to Evelyn there. Kay joined on TikTok. Shout out to everybody that's on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I appreciate all of you. Richard joined as well. So it's a 2-0 count to Arise. And in 2025, Arise was the leader of hits in the NL, in baseball, the Major League Baseball, 181 hits. Encourage your viewers to share your live. Okay, let's go. Put that there. So the 2-0 pitch. Here it is. That is going to be fouled away by Arise. 2 balls and 1 strike. We had user joined, Luis Danielle, Richard, BKR S4 _ S4 joined, Billy D Wang joined. Shout out to everybody that's joined. Nuevo joined. 2-1 pitch. Here it is. That is gonna be fouled away again. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes count. Let us see here real fast. Leave that. That right there. Okay, 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Arise. Strike 3. Eesh. Man, these umpires are bad. I'm sorry. These umpires are off the chain. I don't know what's going on with these umpires. They are missing calls unbelievably. 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the second baseman. That is going to be the second out of the inning. So this is some good work by Tanechi from Japan. This is the first person from the bullpen to actually, be getting some outs. Every other pitcher for Japan has been absolutely terrible. They've been really, really bad. So it's a good sign here. So we got Eugenio Suarez right now, up the cleanup hitter. Look, I liked him being in. I liked his bat being in this game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, half swing, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Right now in Toronto, Canada, it's 11:31 p.m. Eastern time. This game is at least finishing in another 30 to 45 minutes. At least. 0-1 pitch. Check swing, strike 2. Yeah, it's so 11:31 p.m. Toronto time. It's about to be Sunday. Without a doubt, this game is going to be going on at least another 30 to 45 minutes. 0-2 pitch to Suarez. Got him. Strike 3. So the inning that they needed, they got it. Quick 1, 2, 3. We're going to the stretch time. Stretch time. Stretch time. 7th inning stretch time. Otani's coming up this inning unless he's intentionally walked. We got a comment from Brother BKL. Shout out to Brother BK. Venezuela took the lead. I know, right? How on earth is Venezuela took the lead until Japan used Yamamoto in the game? Look, with Yamamoto, it was 5-2 after the fourth inning. Yamamoto only pitched 4 innings. The fifth inning, that changed quickly. In the fifth inning, they scored 2 runs, 5-4. And then in the sixth inning, they hit a 3-run home run. That's where we're at now, 7-5. So, this Venezuela team has the momentum, and now look, Japan has to respond. As I said, for me, a team to win this game, they're gonna need to score at least 8 runs. I don't think Japan's done. Japan has 9 outs to play with. I think that they're gonna score at least 2, 3 more runs, personally. So we're gonna see. Let us see here on TikTok. We had H Tristan joined, David joined, Edwin joined, Pedro joined, Rafa Roro joined, JJJ. Well, that's like 10J. Shout out to everybody that's joining. Appreciate everybody that's on TikTok that's joining. Appreciate all of you for being a part of this live. And yeah, this is my 15th live of the World Baseball Classic on YouTube. On Twitch, this is maybe my 6th or 7th, something along the lines of that. On TikTok, this is only my second live stream that I've done on TikTok. I took off my headset. I want to see if I'm talking loud because it's late at night, and unfortunately I cannot be that loud. I really have to manage my voice, my decibels, the decibels coming out of my mouth right now. We got DJ TMB join. Shout out to you on TikTok. Shout out to everybody that's on Twitch, YouTube. And look, Italy, they're making it to the semifinals for the first time ever. But tomorrow, Paul Skeens and the USA versus the Dominican Republic. Oh my goodness. We're going to be live streaming that game. That game is going to be unbelievable. You guys have no idea how hype I am for that game. We got Angel Zerpa in the game. First pitch he throws, 96 miles per hour, strike one. Otani's doing this inning, and if you're, if you're Venezuela, you don't want him to come up with anybody on base. 0-1 pitch. Misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So, this game here has been absolutely electric. I'm really enjoying it. I think there's more drama to come. Otani's on deck. Can they get the tying run to the plate? Fouled behind the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Whew. Let us see here. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Strike 3. 1 out. What a pitch there. Backdoor slider. 1 out. Oh boy, what a pitch there. What an absolute pitch right there. That pitch was absolutely filthy. Unbelievable. What a pitch there. Yeah, Otani, he's up, but he cannot, tie the game up with one swing. He has to, how can I say? He can make it a 1-run game, but this is how you want him to come up. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly 0-2. So look, Venezuela has the momentum. I've been saying that they're looking good right now in this game. Can they get this game? Can they close this game out? Let's see right now. 0-2 pitch on Otani. Uh-oh. They're trying to see. Nah, that's not interference. Let's see. Nah, that's not interference. There's like a delay to see if there was interference on Otani's swing. They're checking it right now. We have a pause right now to see if there's interference. Otani's thinking that his bat hit the catcher's glove twice. From that angle, they need to slow it down. Nah, no way. That's not pitcher's interference. That's not catcher's interference. Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. We have a little delay right there. They're reviewing that to see if there was interference there. Wow, I'm surprised with that. Let's see here. I don't see it neither, but I mean, Salvador prefers is like no, the Matumbo. 0-2 count right now. Let's see. It's a delay. It's a really big delay right now to see what's gonna happen with, what's gonna happen with this right now. Are they gonna get it? Are they gonna overturn this or anything? I don't see this being overturned. I don't think there's any way that this could be overturned. Um, let's see here. Still reviewing it. Yeah, no catcher's interference. That was weird. I don't know what Otani thought he was hitting, but I didn't see no catcher's interference there neither. Not even close. So 0-2 count. Yeah, it sounded like a foul tip. Yeah, that was weird. 1-2, 0-2 pitch. If you strike out Otani here, look, things are looking good. 0-2. Here it is. Way low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look, that's 9 in a row retired for Japan. They have been absolutely stymied in their last few at bats. They haven't been able to get any type of hits right now. So, 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Ooh, just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just missed outside. Absolutely just missed outside. Good call. Good call. But it just missed outside. That was a tough pitch right there to take. 2-2 pitch. Got him. That one he got him. Strike 3. Wow. Strikes out Otani for the second time. And look, Japan is not looking good right now. Japan is not looking good. Oh boy, they're down to their last 7 outs. I mean, it's still a 2-run game, but you know, losing their center fielder, Suzuki, the gold glove center fielder, was huge for them. First pitch, strike 1, swinging and missing. Yeah, perfect pitch for Otani. Ah, the Japanese fans in Florida are looking frustrated. 0-2, I mean 0-1 pitch, fouled away. 0-2. Looking for another 1-2-3 inning. So they've retired, what, 11 in a row? This is it, folks. And now, okay, if they get this out here, the next inning, the eighth, is 3-4-5. No, 3-4-5. And then the next inning, if they get no hits, 6-7-8. That is gonna be hit to the shortstops. That he was in a shift, and that's gonna do it. End of the inning. Venezuela is making it happen right now. We're going to the top of the eighth inning. Venezuela's making it happen. So if Japan doesn't get any more hits, Otani's not hitting this game again. Literally, it's been ever since that inning. Let me go to I'm gonna go to give you a quick summary real fast. But ever since that inning, what if I'm not mistaken, it was the fourth inning. Japan had first and second with Otani coming up. First and second with Otani coming up. And they did not score. They struck out Otani. De Jesus struck out Otani and struck out, I forgot the name of the next hitter. And that right there, that's the game right now. That is absolutely the game because Venezuela's pitchers have absolutely locked down. So yeah, it was the yeah, it was the bottom of the fourth inning. Let us see here. So in the bottom of the fourth inning, this is Japan was leading 5-2, and they had a chance for more. First Maki flied out, 1 out. Genda singled. Watsasuki walked, first and second. Otani came up, first and second, 1 out, struck out swinging. Then Sato came up, same thing, struck out swinging. So ever since then, Japan's innings have been in the bottom of the fifth, strikeout, ground out, foul out to the catcher, fly to center, ground to third, line to shortstop. And now just in the seventh, Wakatsuki struck out, Otani struck out, Sato grounded out. So that is, let me verify. No, now it's 11 in a row retired. 11 in a row retired for Japan, and they are not looking good. The momentum is with Venezuela. We're in the 8th inning, folks. 8th inning. It's already 11:43 New York, Toronto time. This game is going to be going past midnight. We got, as of now, Japan will be hitting in the ninth, the bottom of the ninth. So this game is at least going another 30 minutes in my estimation. We got Ezekiel Tovar. He's 2 for 3. Double, single, 2 runs. First pitch from Tanachi. Misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Tanachi threw 15 pitches in his last inning of work. He's the first bullpen pitcher to have actually some success. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is going to miss up high. It caught the zone, but it is called the ball. 2-0. So, yeah, they've been pitching Otani really good. He had a leadoff home run. They intentionally walked him. Ever since then, nothing. 2 strikeouts. 2-0. That is going to be a base hit. Is it going to get the left fielder cuts it off? Is it going to be a single? He's going for 2. And he's going to be safe. A hustle double for Tovar. Venezuela is looking to put this ball game away, because the offense for Japan has completely gone cold. Tovar has been absolutely elite. Soon as he hit that ball, he was gone. He smelled double as soon as he hit that ball. Because the importance of getting that runner to second, and Japan did not think he was going to. No way they thought he was going to. Oh boy, Venezuela, shout out to them. Playing some really good ball. Here is the first pitch to Gleyber Torres. He's bunting. Bunts it, and that's going to go foul. Yeah. That runner at second base is going to be the 8th run if they could get this run in. I believe that that's the game-winning run right there. If Venezuela gets the 8th run, I believe that they'll win this ball game. Now, it's not guaranteed, but I believe that they will win this ball game if they get this run in. Let's see, though. Here's the 0-1, low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. On YouTube, we've had more than 3,500 people join us. So I appreciate everybody that's joined. TikTok, shout out to Oscar that joined. Appreciate everybody that's joined. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch. Inside and tight. Misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Shout out to people that are on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I appreciate all of you for being here right now. Let us see here right now. So Venezuela, they are completely turned up in this game. Completely turned up. The 2-1 pitch. Pickoff attempt. He throws it all the way to center. And Tovar's going home. 8-5. Wow. Tovar scores from second base. And Japan, there's the pressure's on them. And yes, the Japanese team feels the pressure now. So what happened was the runner ran from second, Tovar. He ran trying to steal third. They got the pickoff attempt, but the throw was way over the head of the second baseman's head. Gets to center field, and Tovar is really fast. He scores easily. It's 8-5. Venezuela's looking really good. Really, really good. Here's the first pitch, 2-1. And Gleyber Torres hits that ball well. That ball's deep and caught right in front of the wall. Wow. I thought that was gone. Hit it right. Yeah, they had Tovar. and he just threw it straight to center. Wow. Yeah, Japan is feeling the pressure. They are feeling the pressure. They're feeling the pressure of we need to come back. And we're playing a team similar to the Dominican Republic, Venezuela. They're playing with some intensity. That is going to miss outside, one ball and no strike. Yeah, the intensity that Venezuela's playing with is next level. And, I think that's how you beat a team like Japan. You got to be into it. And of course, you got to still play the game the right way. 1-0 pitch, misses low 2-0. Man, these umpires are really bad, though. They're calling they're missing so many calls. The video for the ABS is coming really soon, either at the ending of the World Baseball Classic or in the next days or so. But 2-0, swing and a miss by Abreu. 2 balls, 1 strike. He was trying to hit a solo shot right there. So entering tonight, Japan won 11 straight World Baseball Classic games. They've won their last 11. They're 34-8. That is going to miss up high 3-1. So, Japan is not used to losing, but they may lose this game. Now, again, respect the heart of a champion. Just like the the Dodgers. Let's see if they have any of the Dodgers DNA from the World Series. Japan does. 3-1 pitch. It's fouled away. Let's see. I'm curious. Does how do you call it? Does Japan have any of that Dodger DNA from the World Series, where the Dodgers were just down and out in game 6 and 7, and they just came back and won that game? That is hit pretty well to left field deep. The left fielder's there. He makes the play. That is going to be the second out of the inning. So they're putting some good swings on this ball. Uh-oh, we got Star Wars making an appearance on YouTube. Japan could be going home. It's true. They could be going home. Japan. It's a good chance that they're going to be going home. I was just talking about, do they have any of that Dodger DNA where they can come back and, show some resiliency? Here's Salvador Perez way inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Look, I'm not going to count Japan out. I'm not calling this game over yet. That's just me in baseball. But Venezuela's in a really good position. Let's just say that. They're in a really good position. Really good position. 1-0 pitch. Strike one. 1-1. But now, for that, they're going to have to really... Venezuela's really going to have to... Japan is going to really have to start getting some base runners. 11 in a row retired. They haven't gotten on base since the 4th. That is going to be fouled by Salvador Perez. Hit it right into the dugout. Otani, you see Otani laughing because the ball was hit right to the dugout. So 1-2 pitch. Here is the 1-2 pitch to Salvador Perez. Stays alive, fouls it away. We're gonna do it again. Yeah, we could be seen. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm rooting for the U.S. to go to the final, but I won't be surprised. 1-2 pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't go. Look, I want the U.S. to win the championship. But tomorrow, just changing the subject, I won't be surprised if the DR wins. I won't be surprised, just being honest. But we're going to talk about that after this inning. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So Venezuela gets a gift run from Japan. It's a gift run. But hey, they forced the issue. Japan, we're in the middle of the 8th. Japan got 6 outs to play with. Can they make something happen? Shout out to everybody. I know people are going to be coming even more now, looking to celebrate with Venezuela. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube, TikTok. Look, okay, where we're at right now. The DR versus the US tomorrow. That's the 8 p.m. game. Look, I'm rooting for the US in that game. I'm rooting for them. I go for the US. There's no way that I could say that I don't go for the US. I go for the US in the game. Now, with that being said, that I go for the US in the game, it doesn't mean that they're gonna win the game, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be surprised. I won't be surprised if Venezuela wins it. Just being honest. I won't be surprised. Like, not at all. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be stunned. I'm not gonna be, oh boy, DR won. This game tomorrow, the DR and US, this is gonna be a great game. The Dominican Republic versus the USA, this game is gonna be great. Absolutely great. So if you're a fan of baseball, you don't want to miss this game. You want to 100% sure make sure that you're going to watch this game with the Dominican Republic and Japan. I'm just telling you, you don't want to miss this game. This game tomorrow, it is going to be absolutely next level elite. I mean, I'm telling you, like, there's not going to be enough words to explain how great the game is going to be. And, saying that, it's like, I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for this game tomorrow. DR versus US. Look, if the US wins, I'll be happy. If the DR wins, I'm not going to be mad, like, oh boy. But look at the difference in this game. The difference in this game is the bullpen. Venezuela's bullpen, 4 1/3 inning, 2 hits, 1 walk. That's it, 5 Ks. Japan's bullpen, 4 innings, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 6 runs total. So that's the difference in the game right now. Can Japan show some heart of the champion and come back? Quick strike one. We got Machado in the game right now. 11 straight have been retired for Japan. Wow. The 0-1 pitch from Machado. Swinging. Fouls it away. Strike two. Andres Machado. He pitched in 2025 with the Oryx Buffaloes. 58 games, 3-6, but a really good ERA. 2.28 ERA. I think they're giving Salvador Perez a moment. I don't know if he has, like, the ball hit him in the hand or something like that. How did it hit him? I didn't even see it hit him. Yeah, I didn't see the ball hit him at all, neither. Andres Jimenez is in the game for defensive reasons. So Venezuela could smell it. They could smell it right now. Let's put this one on right now. It's a 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch. Grounded. It's going to go foul. They're going to do it again at 0-2. Shout out to Christian that's on TikTok that joined. Hey, right now, Venezuela's got this game. Venezuela has got this game in the bag. They just need to finish it off. They just need to finish it off. Stay settled. Pitch. The bullpen needs to keep doing what they've been doing and make the difference. 0-2 pitch. Misses up high. Yeah, and I agree with that. If right now this is the third hitter, Otani's hitting leadoff, you do not want to face Otani again in this game. You do not if you're the DR, if you're Venezuela. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 outs away. They are 5 outs away. What a pitch. 5 outs away Venezuela is from advancing to the semifinals and playing Italy. Ranger was not that good today. At Star Wars, he wasn't. Hey, he wasn't. Yamamoto wasn't good neither, but Yamamoto, the thing is, he kept them in the game. If you're Yamamoto, you hoped he could have gone 5 or 6 innings. For me, that was the difference. That served to center field, but Churios, what a play by Churios. 4 outs to go for Venezuela. Venezuela could smell it. 4 outs to go. 4 outs, and Otani is not even close to hitting. What a play by Churio. What an absolute play by Churio to get to that baseball. Churio, what a play. Look, Churio, he's not been great offensively, but he's been playing good defense, and that's just as important there in games like this. So, Okamoto, here's the first pitch. He flies, swings first pitch. Is this going to be caught? Acuna drops it. Wow. Wow. So that ball drops in, and it's going to be ruled maybe a single. Yeah, it's ruled a hit. Finally, after 13 in a row retired, Japan has a base runner. Can Japan, with 4 outs left, can they get... Look, for me, that was a really bad play by Acuna. If you're Acuna, you got to catch that ball. There was a little confusion between Acuna and the second baseman. I don't know if that was Jimenez, but you got to catch that. First pitch, that... Blue, that's a ball, Blue. What is going on with these umpires? And this goes for every team. This World Baseball Classic, the umpires, and they're saying that there's MLB umpires here. 0-1. Swinging, strike 2. So a ball that it should be it should have been 1-0. Instead of that, now it's 0-2. Quickly 0-2. I mean, it's like he just stepped up to bat, Murakami. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses outside. 99 miles per hour. Throwing hard right now. So we've had 3,600 people on YouTube join us. I appreciate everybody that's joining. Unbelievable. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. Inside, 98 miles per hour. Misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look, if you could get another hitter on in this inning, there'll be the tying run. And if another hitter can hit, that'll be the 7th hitter. 8, 9, and 1 will be for the next inning. So that guarantees Ohtani. So right now they need at least one more. They need at least Star Wars ABC is ABS. The batting, the robot in ABS, it's ABS for the strike zone. Here's the 2-2. Serve to left field. It's a base hit. And Japan has some life. Japan has some life. The tying run is going to come to the plate. So after that ball that should have been caught by Acuna Jr., that ball should have been caught. I'm sorry, but that's a really good piece of hitting. And I love the piece of hitting because they weren't playing him to go the other way. They were playing him to pull. And he just took the bat and threw it there. Just served the ball to the outfield. So I like that piece of hitting. That's great 2-strike hitting. For anybody that plays baseball, watches baseball, great 2-strike hitting. It is officially midnight, New York, Toronto time. I'm in Toronto. So in Toronto right now, it is 12 midnight right now. Boy, oh boy, I've been here since about 8:50, 8:30 getting ready. I went live around 9. So we're just about to be 3 hours over. And what does this do? Unless somebody gets picked off, this guarantees Ohtani's going to hit again in this game. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, he was swinging to tie the game up. Way out in front. Fouled it. No balls, 1 strike. Maki, he crushed the ball, but he was so early on that pitch. Wow. He sold out for the fastball. 0-1 pitch. That is grounded to the shortstop. Tobar. Got him. That's going to do it. We're going to the 9th inning, folks. Well, if there's one thing that did, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying it's good. It's not a good thing. But Ohtani will hit again in the game. Next inning for Japan. Now, they're down 3. They need to hope that they can keep it to a 3-point. If Venezuela could get 1 more run, 2 more runs, then it's probably going to be over. Sincerely. If they could get 2 more runs, game's over. Now, if they don't score, Japan has a chance. 3 outs away from moving on. That's Star Wars. You right. You got it. And look, we are looking at this. I'll show you the bracket. This is what we're looking at on Twitch, on YouTube. This is exactly what we're looking at on TikTok. We had Chuco join, Camilo and Ijuan. Camilo, Ijuan joined. Shout out to you there. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at this where this is it. If Venezuela could pull off this game, they're going to be playing Italy Monday night in a game to go to the finals. And look, these are the two matchups. If Venezuela wins, these are the two matchups that I would like to see. Just being honest. If Venezuela wins, I would like to see either in the finals, Venezuela versus DR. That's one. But since I'm rooting for the US, I would love to see the US play Italy again and see if they can get some type of redemption, or if Italy literally is going to go what? Italy's 5-0 in the World Baseball Classic. For Italy to win the whole championship, they got to go 7-0. I would love to see that matchup again. So this is where we're at, folks. US and DR tomorrow. Everything you see there is everything that's happened in the World Baseball Classic. And you see some of these teams that the way that they're playing baseball, I mean, they are playing with passion. They are playing with love. And how can you not love that? This is it, folks. Tomorrow, USA and DR, and we're down to the last 3 outs in this game. Well, the last 3 outs for each team. We got Yusei Kikuchi. Yusei Kikuchi, wow. They're putting him in. He was supposed to be the starter if they play Monday, but they have to put him in to try to get 3 outs. That's going to miss low. 1 ball, no strikes. So it's not looking good for Japan right now, but hey, the game's not over. I understand why Japan would put him in, because look, if Venezuela could get another run or two, game's over. That is going to be fouled away by Churio. So I understand, like, you're using him now, and I get putting him in because you got to keep this at an 8-5 game. If you're Japan, you're not coming back if it's 10-5, 1-1 in the dirt. Whoa, 2 balls and 1 strike. So, yeah, the only chance for me that Japan has, you got to keep it at you got to keep it here. Can't give up any more runs. So the 2-1 count. Venezuela fans look really happy. 2-1. That is going to be grounded to the third. Oh, it gets through. Wow. Okamoto just completely missed the ball. So we got another leadoff hitter for Venezuela. And look, Ronald Acuna Jr. is coming up. He's looking to put the hammer down. Wow. Ronald Acuna Jr., he is going to look. We had Otis Town subscribed on YouTube. Appreciate you for subscribing. But Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's looking to put this game away. He started it off with a home run. He's trying to finish it now with a home run. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. Telling you. He's trying to knock this game out. He's trying to put this game as an end. He's trying to do that right now. So the 0-1 pitch to Acuna takes low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yup, it's officially 12:06 Sunday morning in Toronto and New York time. Unbelievable, but we're here. Can't yell. I can't raise my voice the way that I want to yell, but this is it, folks. Venezuela's in a good position to celebrate. 1-1. Acuna takes it. Ooh, fouled back. Churio was going there. Look, if you're Venezuela, they will put in a hit and run. If that ball would have gotten into the gap, he would have scored easily. Boy, oh boy. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. I know a lot of people on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, they're looking for a place to watch the game. I appreciate all of you for coming by, the support that you're showing. And this game is just unbelievable. So the 1-2 pitch, Churio, is he going to go? Cheerio is not gonna go 1-2 swing and a miss. What was that by Acuna? Oh my gosh, Acuna just stood there, just stood. He didn't even load up and just swung the bat. What in the world was that? I don't know what that was. That looked horrible. That looked absolutely horrible. But hey, I appreciate everybody that's on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch that's joining. Let's finish off this game strong. The first pitch to Michael Garcia is going to be a pickoff attempt. So, baseball. Wow. Look, the World Baseball Classic's not easy for everybody. Not everybody is able to go 0 to 100. And in the World Baseball Classic, I think that that's required. Here's the first pitch, strike one. In the World Baseball Classic, for me, I think being able to go 0 to 100 really matters. Why? Because you got 4 games, and those 4 games, you got to win minimum 2, minimum, to have a chance. And sometimes you got to win 3, sometimes you got to win 4 to make it. Just how good your division is. That's going to miss up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. So you come into the World Baseball Classic. Yeah, you have time to get ready. You don't find out about the World Baseball Classic with 1 day, a week. You have notice, but that's why I'm saying, like, in a baseball season, you get spring training, you get the season, and all of that is preparation for what's to come in the playoffs. You get the build up. Here's the 1-1. Can they turn 2? Gets 1. They're not gonna be able to get 2 though. So they get the 1. That ball was hit too softly to the shortstop to get 2, but they get 2. They get the second out. So Kikuchi's doing a really good job. He's gone through a tough part of the lineup, and he's looking. But hey, if you're Venezuela, can you get another run? Now the only thing with Japan, they hit last. Man, just imagine if Japan came back and won this game in the bottom of the 9th. Can you imagine that if Japan came back and won this game? I don't see it. I see that, for me, Venezuela got this. Pick-off attempt, he's safe. For me, it's over. Game's over. Venezuela got this game. But can you imagine if Venezuela wins this game? Can you imagine? I won't be able to. It will be unbelievable if they win this game. So here's the first pitch to Arai. Swings, hits it to the second baseman, goes the short way to second. That is going to do it. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th, folks. Can Japan come back? This is it. Can Japan come back right now? Wow, this is it, folks. Can they come back? So Venezuela versus Japan. Again, I believe Venezuela is going to finish this off, but I'm not counting out Japan, because they're the champions. They're the defending champions, and until you beat them, you got to respect them. Now, let's talk about matchups, potential matchups. I've spoken. If the US wins tomorrow, so I would like to see the US versus Italy in the final. Can the US avenge that blowout, quote unquote, blowout loss to Italy? Can they do it? Now, if US loses tomorrow, which I won't be surprised if the Dominican Republic wins tomorrow, they have a great chance to win. They're 5-0. The US is 4-1, but it's going to be an electric, man, I'm streaming that game tomorrow. It's going to be an electric game tomorrow. Now, if the DR wins, so I want to see DR and Venezuela in the final. That's what I want to see. I want to see that rematch, because I'm telling you, the baseball that we're going to see is about to get so intense. The baseball that we're about to see is going to be really, really intense. Like, we're about to see some intense baseball. Like, I'm telling you, really, really intense baseball. So we're at a commercial break. In case you missed it earlier, Puerto Rico and Italy had a really, really good game earlier. Puerto Rico, first batter, leadoff home run, they led 1-0. Italy responded. They got 4 runs in the first, 4-1. Then after that, Puerto Rico responded. They got 1 run, 4-2, kept it close. But after that, another big 4-run inning for Italy, 8-2. And you think, oh, game's over. Daniel Palencia's coming in for Venezuela to try to get the 3 outs. Can he do it? He's with the Cubs last year, 22 saves. This is it. Um, but then in the 8th inning, Puerto Rico made a run and they scored 4 runs and they had a chance to tie or take the lead. They couldn't come through. In the 9th, they got a runner on, but they just couldn't get that tying run. They couldn't get any more. And Italy is 5-0 and they're for real. They are for real, Italy. They are not messing around. Well, 3 outs to go. Here we are, folks. First pitch. Way high, 1 ball. Look, if you are the hitters for Japan, you got to be patient. Please, let the pitchers earn it by throwing strikes. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Strike 1. 97 miles per hour. If they're throwing strikes, so then the hitters got to earn it. But if the pitchers feel the pressure and they can't throw strikes, you got to know that as a hitter, in my opinion. I know that you don't got a lot of time, but got to at least see 1-1. He went. Strike 2. That's what I'm saying. You're too anxious. You got to get people on base right now. You got to get people on base. Venezuela, they're making noise right now. Venezuela's making some noise right now. 1-2. Can you get a quick strikeout to set the tone for the inning? 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 100 miles per hour. 1 out. Venezuela could taste it. They about to send Japan home. Hey, shout out to Japan. Japan is what, 4-0? This is their first elimination game. They're gonna be going home early, it's looking like, but this is a big upset. Yeah, a lot of people picked Japan to win this game. A lot of people didn't pick, they did not pick Venezuela to win this game. The thought was, yeah, Venezuela, they're not going to win this, but they have shown up. Palencia is now up. Got to get on base. Take the first pitch. First pitch. Strike 1. He swings, but that was 99 miles per hour. Yeah. Palencia, sorry, the pitcher's Palencia. He's throwing hard. He's throwing strikes. So they're going to have to earn it. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. The 0-1 pitch. Here it is. Up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. He is throwing really, really hard. That last pitch was 100 miles per hour. They need a base runner. Otani's on deck. It's not looking good right now for Japan. 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Oh my gosh. From 100 miles per hour going down to an 89 mile per hour slider. And the hitter now, Konda, is 0 for 12 in the World Baseball Classic. He's facing 0 for 13. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up high. Misses. 2-2. 99 miles per hour. Yeah, this Venezuela. Look, some of these teams, they have pitchers that you don't always hear about them, especially in national coverage. But some of these teams got some elite pitchers that they throw hard too. 2-2. Oh, boy. That was a ball, Blue. But nonetheless, it's called strike 3. 1 out to go. Venezuela is 1 out to go. You see them celebrating, Venezuela. They are celebrating. Oof, that was a tough pitch. Let's see if it hits the plate. Maybe caught the plate. Let's focus my camera up. Otani's up. He represents the last out. Otani swings at the first pitch. 100 miles per hour. Fouls it back. No balls, 1 strike. Wow. Otani up, Star Wars. 1 more out and Otani's up. But he's not the tying run. 0-1 pitch. He doesn't look like he feels any pressure though, to be honest. 0-1. Misses low. 1-1. There's some players that there's a meme, I'm built different, where he like smashes an egg on his muscle, his bicep, which was like, bruh. But Otani is built different. Like, he doesn't look like he feels any pressure. 1-1. Way up high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Look, game's not over. If there's one thing, we saw the Nicaragua game versus the Dominican Republic. No, Nicaragua versus the Netherlands. 2 outs down to their last strike. And they came back down by what? 3? And they won walk-off. Or down by 2. 2-1. Otani pops it up. That's going to do it. Venezuela's going to do it. It's over. Venezuela has done it. They've taken out the defending world champs. Japan is going home, and Venezuela is going to the semifinals. Wow. What a big win for Venezuela. They have done it. They have made it. And look, you got to give a shout out to them because they gave Japan their first loss in the World Baseball Classic. You could see the frustration in the Japanese manager. You see Otani. I mean, it's tough for the Japanese fans. This is the first time Japan is not going to win. Well, they won in 2023. So, but this is the first time they're not going to make the semifinals. And Venezuela's going to the semifinals. We're going to be doing the live stream for that game Monday. Italy versus Venezuela is going to be Monday at, I'm seeing 7 p.m. That's it, folks. We have ourselves a winner. We have ourselves a winner. So, look, I'm not going to hold much. It's already 12:18 Toronto time. Yup, Star Wars. By Japan. You can see the manager, Lopez, extremely hype, extremely excited. So, we're going to turn off right now the TV. Let's turn that off. Look, shout out to Venezuela. They put on a show in this game. Venezuela, not okay. Just we're gonna talk really fast about this game, and then we're gonna go to a reaction and go from there. Okay. Just for us to be on the same page, because you got to give a shout out to Venezuela in this. Okay. Venezuela, they started off this game and they were winning 1-0. Acuna leadoff home run. Japan, Shohei Otani with his leadoff home run, tie game. Venezuela in the second inning, they maintained the energy. They could have had more runs, but they only got one. They lead 2-1. Scoreless second for Japan. Scoreless top 3 for Venezuela, even though they had an opportunity. Now in the third inning, Japan got 4 runs. They lead 5-2. And when you see 5-2, you're like, okay. And they had the momentum. Now, the 4th inning, Yamamoto was still in the game. And he just completely shut down Venezuela in that inning. Now, that was it. That was his last inning. If there was one great thing that Venezuela did, it was that they got his pitch count up very fast. His first 3 innings, he threw like 55 pitches something in his first 3 innings. So they worked a great scouting report in that regard. They really got his pitch count up. To everybody that's joining on TikTok, shout out to all of you. Venezuela won. Venezuela's going to the semifinals. So shout out to everybody that's on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. And from there, 5-2. Yamamoto came and shut it down. Now, this is where the game changed. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Japan had a chance to really close the game out in the sense of really put themselves more up. They had first and second, 1 out. Otani was up. And De Jesus struck him out. And then after that, he struck out Sato. And that's it. Ever since that inning, from the bottom of the 4th, Japan had only one realistic chance, which was the 8th inning, where they had 2 outs and first and second, a little mini rally, and they fell short of it. But let me fix this, my camera to be focused. So look, shout out to Venezuela. They got down 5-2. They got punched. They started off great, missed some opportunities. From 5-2, they kept battling, they kept fighting. Then in the 5th, they got 2. Once Yamamoto came out for Japan, end of it. That was it right there. Because in the 5th, they got 2. In the 6th, this was the difference. A 3-run home run that put them down. From down 4-5, they were up 7-5. That was the difference. And then they tacked on 1. It was a gift run in the 8th inning, an error by Japan. So look, you got to give a shout out. Let me see. Brother BK Sports Entertainment. I can't believe it was Venezuela as underdogs. Plus 140, plus 165. Dude, I smell Dominican versus Italy final. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. That could definitely happen. Now, I prefer if I could see USA versus Italy. I would like to see that because I'm rooting for the US. I would love to see the US avenge. Now, if that doesn't happen, so I would like to see DR and Venezuela. Just being honest. For me, those will be the two matchups that everybody is going to want to see. Either US, Italy, but preferably, I think more people want to see US. I mean, more people want to see DR and Venezuela. That's just what I think. So, what a game. This was some amazing baseball to see. Um, if you missed it earlier, Italy beat Puerto Rico 8-6. Both of the games today were really good. Whereas yesterday, Friday's games, the Korea Dominican Republic game was mercy 10-0. The US and Canada game, it was a solid game. It just wasn't that great. But, nonetheless, it was at least a little more competitive. Folks, this is it. Tomorrow we're gonna be back for the live stream. The DR versus the USA. Paul Skeens with a 95 pitch limit. I don't think he's gonna throw that many. I think he'll throw 80 to 85, but let's see. Versus Luis Severino in the Dominican Republic. Aaron Judge versus Juan Soto. Ah, boy, that's going to be absolutely electric of what we're going to see tomorrow. Absolutely electric what we're going to see tomorrow. So we're going to be live streaming tomorrow on YouTube, on Twitch, on TikTok, and I believe that tomorrow is going to be great. Now, what does the DR need to do to win this ball game? The DR needs to do similar to what Venezuela did to Japan and Yamamoto. If I was Japan, I needed Yamamoto to at least go 5 innings. Now, their center fielder Suzuki getting injured did not help. That absolutely, it messed them up. But I mean, what can you say in that regard? Um um what can you say in that regard? Venezuela just took it. But in order for the US to win, because Japan needed Yamamoto for like 5 innings minimum. This is what it comes down to me tomorrow. For the Dominican Republic to win tomorrow, you got to do what Venezuela did to Japan and Yamamoto. Ambush him. Ambush schemes if you're Dominican Republic. Don't let him get into a groove. Get him early. Get his pitch count up early. If you are the DR, you must get to Skeens. Now, if you are the USA, the bats must wake up. Bryce Harper needs to wake up. Kyle Riley, personally, I'm not playing him. I'm putting Will Smith. That's just me. I hope they put Will Smith in. Maybe you put Riley in, maybe, but I'm not putting him in. I'm not starting him. Now, Bryce Harper, first off, I'm moving him down in the lineup. My lineup is gonna be Bobby Witt Jr., Aaron Judge. After Aaron Judge, I would go Schwarber. Then I would go Bregman. Everybody's gonna move. Then after Bregman, I would go Roman Anthony. Then sixth, we could probably fifth we could put Will Smith. Sixth we could put Roman Anthony. Seventh I'll put Bryce Harper. I'm putting Bryce Harper seventh. And eighth Bryce Terang, and ninth Pete Crow Armstrong. The US's bats have to get going. For me, what the US has to do, the key for them to win, they have to get runs early. They cannot afford to get down 5-0, 3-0, 6-0 or something. The only way Dominican is keeping dominating, using on their record setting offense with 14 home and 51 runs is to reach the top. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna face Skeens. He has a 95 pitch limit. They need to attack him early. For me, that's the only way. If they don't attack him early, there's no chance. So, look, we're going to get off the live stream right now. It's already 12:27 a.m. Toronto time, New York time, and it's officially time to get off of the live stream. I appreciate everybody on Twitch. I appreciate everybody on YouTube. I appreciate everybody on TikTok. Everybody that's gone. We had Exo Chuckles show the game. Unfortunately, we were not able to show the game here, but it was a really good game to watch. Exo Chuckles. Yeah, so we're gonna be getting off the live stream. I appreciate everybody that was with us. And look, we're down to the last 3 games of the World Baseball Classic. This is it. It's tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Today, Sunday, DRUS. Monday, Italy, Venezuela. And Sunday, and Tuesday, we got the winners out of those 2 games, the championship game. So let us see what is going to happen in that. Oh boy, it is going to be absolutely amazing. And I tell you, I am excited. So if you missed it, Venezuela wins. We're going to be seeing some good baseball tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and MLB season is close. Everybody, sometimes we wait for a long thing in our life to come to pass, but stay patient, keep working. Your hard work's gonna pay off, even when nobody believes in you. We all face people that don't believe in us, believe in our work, people that criticize us. We all gonna face that, and it's okay. Believe in who you are, believe in what you're doing, and keep going forward. Sammy, higher expectations. I'll see all of you. Have a good one.